Well. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get ourselves ready for some competitive action for the weekend here in Miami. Of course, in Miami, it's a sprint race, a sprint weekend as well. So we are going to have sprint quali and the sprint race up first. And then obviously we'll move into qualifying and the race shortly after that. But sprint quali up first. That'll determine the order for the sprint race. Then we'll head into qualifying after the sprint race. And that'll determine the order for the Grand Prix as well. Don't forget, in sprint quali, you have to use mediums in SQ1 and SQ2. And then if you make it through to SQ3, then you'll get a soft tire then. So the first two sessions will be on medium tires. I think everything is set up and ready to go. Let's make sure that AI is where it should be as well. 110, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for sprint quali here in Miami. Let's get underway and see what we could do. Ready for the sprint race later on. Let's do this. When will we start hating Miami more?
Welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate.
I don't know how much more I can hate it, to be fair.
The question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Miami is fairly rare because no one likes it. I have seen a few people say they like Miami, and that alone makes it overrated, I'd say. That alone makes it overrated. When the Ira racing gets consistently boring, I mean, this year's race is quite boring in Miami, to be fair. Actually, actually, this year's was the first decent Miami race. The first two we had were very boring. Very, very boring. Right. Fuel at 3.4 should be okay. Do you know what? Actually, let's go... give ourselves a little bit more fuel, because we might want to do a second lap, maybe. If the first lap isn't quite good enough, maybe we'll do a couple of back-to-back laps. Right, everything else is good there. Let's head out for our first lap. Let's do this.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
When they do 8 hours in Miami, I'll buy it for you. You'll be wasting your money. You could be wasting your money. I'm wasting my own money right now paying fire rates. I don't even play it right now. And I'm still have my auto renew on. Right, let's get these medium tires up to 10. Yeah, you know what, Darren? I didn't enjoy that whatsoever, actually. I did not enjoy that whatsoever. I'm surprised I don't race high racing more. I mean, it's a little bit more difficult to, well, I'm not, you know, back in England. Over in Canada, it's a little bit more tricky to play iRacing, so obviously the amount of downloads and stuff like that there is. Whereas back home, it's a lot easier because everything's there. I don't have all my third-party applications that I use for iRacing as well here, so... yeah, but then it got Lando one win for a while, K-Cray. That was good enough for the time being. Is it too soon to put Lando in the GOAT debate? I can't believe you actually just asked that. Morning, noob. I want to get F1, but should I wait until F126 comes out? Well, F126 isn't technically going to be a thing. F126 is going to be a DLC to F125, so I would say no, buy F125 while it's on discount. Alrighty, here we go. First qualifying lap of the day. Let's see what we can put down for our first lap of SQ1. Oh, nope, absolutely not. That corner is the worst, man. The absolute worst. I mean, thank God we filled up for a couple more laps at least so we can go again, but I hate that corner so much. Absolutely despise it. Not a great way to start off sprint quali, but we got time. White gloves have so much aura. Yeah, they are quite clean, aren't they? I do like the white gloves. Do you know the worst quality ever created? It's horrendous. I still don't really understand where to brake for it, to be honest. I still don't really understand where I'm supposed to brake. DGB gloves went up by 5. Honestly, I'd love to get some DGB gloves. That'd be awesome. I believe there are some companies out there that do it, so I'd be very down for it. I don't like all this traffic around me right now. I'm just going to try and let all this lot go, and then we'll try and get some clear air. Tire's going to drop down in temperature, though, doing all this. Let's McLaren go, then we'll utilize the clear air here. All right, let's get a nice late apex. All right, here we go. Attempt number 2. Let's make sure we can try and get a lap down here. A 148.3. That's it. Put me in the go debate. We're winning the lot. Oh my God. I think that was okay. Was that okay, chat? I think that was okay. "22 seconds up. I mean, that's quite the improvement, isn't it?" Here we go over the line. 26.3 puts us P2. Nice. That'll do it. That will do it. And that should be a comfortable SQ2 there, shouldn't it? Let's head back to the garage. Yeah, I mean, we hit the apex at least. That's an improvement. Only 22, yeah. Should have been at least 25. At the very least. All right, let's head back to the garage. Let's have a look at the times. I think that'll be enough for an SQ2, though. We're ahead of Rosberg, Johansson, Senna. I don't see Nigel Mansell in that top 5 so far, but yeah. How's service? You get some last night? We got a little bit, yeah. But we already had a lot as it was, so didn't look massively different. I've driven in the snow a couple times so far. I'm getting on with it. I watched Brendan Lane. He said Turn 7 has no braking zone. It's just a guessing game. It's just a shit corner. Yeah. I mean, the way I kind of do it sometimes is I look at the stands over on the far side. And when that final stand appears, I brake just before it ends. If that makes sense. It's a really awkward corner. I honestly don't feel like there's any consistent braking zone. But, yeah. All right, it's the piss we go. Yeah, it's awful. It's generally by far the worst corner on the calendar, by far. But just told everyone his breaker zone is covered for community races now. I mean, it didn't work very well for me though, because I went wide on this one, and in the community race, I'm pretty sure I went wide as well. So. I brake when I'm heading towards the wall. You must brake a lot then. Right, let's see how we're looking then. Are we good for an SQ2 or what? With 3 tenths done at Alan Prost so far. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? That first sector, we are so slow compared to everyone else, though. Prost did a 29.0. We did a 29.6. Middle sector, we're good. Final sector, we're okay. Not amazing, but... yeah, I think we'll be okay to get through to Q2 at least. We are about 1.9 seconds up on Riccardo Patrese, so yeah. We're good. All right, let's skip on the time. Let's let those guys do their final laps, and then that will do it for SQ1. I break when the line
That's
tells
it
me
for
to.
sprint qualifying. Plenty
Shocking.
more coming up over the rest of the weekend.
All right.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the opening sprint quality session here in Miami. Alan Prost is on top so far by 3 tenths to ourselves. Mansell, Rosberg, Dumfries, Johansson, Jones, Senna, Lafitte, and Streifer all through to Q2. Nelson Piquet down in P11, Alboreto in P12 as well. Kind of a little bit lower down for their liking there. Our teammate is in P14. Then leaving us in Q1 will be Martin Brundle, Patrice, René Arnoux, Thierry Boutsen, and Derek Warwick. They are all out in the opening session. All right, on to SQ2 we go. Most importantly, we got both cars through, but yeah, our teammate needs to find a bit more time there. The race line braking zone is wrong, is it? Does it try and put you on the curb on the outside as well? Because I find that outside curb at that corner is so slippery. So slippery. Right, let's go medium tires then. Fuel should be good as it is. Let's head out on track for SQ2.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
It's even harder in F2. Yeah, I bet it is. I'm in the race line at Austria for reverse at normal turn 3. Oh, did he? Oh, my bad. I thought it was about turn 7 at Miami still. Don't think I see a single driver who has actually driven in F1. All these drivers have. Every single one of the drivers that you see have all driven in F1. This is a retro driver career, so they're quite old drivers. We'll say that. Yeah, the outside curb is very slippery here. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I love when iRacing uninstalls itself from Steam. Well, there's your problem. You're playing it on Steam. The best way to play iRacing is via the its own launcher, not via Steam. Especially Huckleheim, best F1 driver. Oh, yeah. All you gotta do is bury Huckleheim, you will see all the achievements come up. To answer the question, the line doesn't put you on the curb. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if it did, a lot of people would be struggling on this track. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our first lap of SQ2. Let's open up the corner, try and get the exit. And away we go. Let's try and get a good lap down here. Didn't feel great, but... maybe got a little bit of slipstream from the traffic here. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Might have to do a second lap here. Somehow it's purple still, but we got held up a good bit in that chicane. .26.5 from our teammate. I don't know if we'll beat that. Cross the line we go. 26.7. Pretty much 26.8 there, actually, really, wasn't it? 7 tenths down on Alan Prost. I think we might need to do another lap here. Don't know if I'm too happy with that. Being behind our teammate's not great either. Okay, there's a lot of cars around me here. Oh my God. Where the fuck have you not come from? Jesus. Okay, I'm going to do another lap. I'm not too comfortable with that lap, I don't think. I'm going to do one more lap just to be safe. We are ahead of Nigel Mansell, which is good, but there's more time in that. There is much more time. What's tire temps right now? Yeah, a little bit warm, actually, so we'll just cool off the rear tires a touch. I think the rear tire temps might be a slight problem today as well, so got to be careful with those. We'll just take it easy, try and scrub off a little bit of the heat. '85, '87. Try and get them down towards the low 80s if we can. The front tires are perfect where they are right now. Just want those rear tires a little lower. We are still P3 at the moment. I don't... Tambay's gone P4. Ugh. Yeah, I'll do another lap. I'd rather be safe than sorry. We're not going to see this tire again, so... All right, here we go. Let's try again, shall we? I feel a bit better. Nice.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I've used maybe a little bit too much battery, though. Much better. Much, much better. This probably will set us to the top. Actually, maybe not quite the top, but let's see. Here we go to the line. Over 7/10 up right now. Here we go. Let's cross the line. Where's it going to be? DRS wide open. 26.1. And we're just at the exact same time as Alan Prost. Prost has done a 26.110. We've also done a 26.110. So we equal out at the top against Alan Prost. And unfortunately, because he did his lap first, he will get the position. So, oh man. A good effort. A very good effort. And it'll get us through to SQ3 most importantly. But yeah. Your battery's cooked? Yeah, I don't think I started with a full battery on the lap. I think when I crossed the line to start the lap, I was on like 75% or something. So I don't think it did a full recharge on that cooldown lap. But either way, we still found plenty of time. Get that 4th digit out. They should. The extra nanosecond. What's it called after a single millisecond? Is it a nanosecond? I assume there's a name for it. A microsecond? Okay. And then nano after? Which muzzle would you use? Would you recommend it? I use the FSR and definitely recommend it. Micro Nano Pico, there you go. Pico, isn't that a type of salsa? So let's go behind go. All right, into the pits we go, and that will do it for SQ2. How many cars are actually on track right now? There's quite a few, actually, isn't there? Pico de Gallo, yeah, there you go. It's kind of like salsa. Kind of. Not like fully like salsa, but along the same lines. Is this my last stream before Christmas? It is indeed, yeah. So Lewis, thank you for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. I feel like I've seen that coin passer somewhere. That's a very old school coin passer, that one. This track on iRacing is so tough. I've heard people say that, but I still refuse to buy it. I'm not spending my hard-earned money on Miami. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Why is it threatening some rain in SQ3? Too Fast, Too Furious. That's where I've heard it before. I knew it was from somewhere. 10 minutes into SQ3, gonna get some rain. I don't... Ooh. SQ3 is only 8 minutes, isn't it? So, I don't know if we'll actually see that rain. That could make it interesting at the end of SQ3, though. Right. There you go. So, ourselves and Alan Prost on the exact same lap time at the end of SQ3. Let's see if we'll stay at the top or if someone else will pip us to it. And it does not change anything. So, there we go.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
So, it is Alan Prost on top again for SQ2. Back-to-back P1s for Alan Prost. He's cooking so far in that McLaren. We score a P2 at the end of SQ2. KK Rosberg in third, PK in fourth. Our teammate does a good lap time there as well, actually. Only 4 tenths away from us in P5. Patrick Turnbay all through to Q3 as well. Great lap from the Lola. Both Lolas actually through to SQ3. Very good job from those guys. Ayrton Senna and Dumfries in 7th and 9th. And Nigel Mansell only just making it through as well by about a 10th to Philip Strife in the Tyrrells. So, yeah, a bit on the cusp there for the Williams. Both the Ferraris are knocked out in SQ2, though. Stefan Johansson and Michel Alboreto both knocked out in Q2. So a torrid time in Miami for the two Ferraris. But P2 and P5 for the Benettons. Our strong start to the season continues. On to SQ3 we go. Final lap for qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we can put down. Let's see if we can try and fight for that pole position. Sounds about right. Yeah, it does. It sounds very right. Let's go 2.9 laps. It's be our only lap, isn't it? So I think that'll be fine. Soft tires on, of course. When is that rain coming? 10 minutes? I might leave it until maybe the 5-minute mark until I go out for the lap. I want to make sure I go out before that rain hits. I'm saying 20 minutes there now, actually, so. It's pronounced Mikhail. Or Michaeli. It's not Michel Alboreto. I will always get pronunciations wrong. You know me by now. Let's go to the... Actually, once everyone started that lap, we'll head out 4 hours. Once our teammates cross the line. Right about now should be okay, actually. Right, let's go to our final lap.
All set. We're ready to go. So let's get the car out to the track.
Also, there's a prediction up on the Twitch right now as well, ladies and gentlemen. Where will Berry qualify for the sprint race here in Miami? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Michelle, that's his wife. I mean, his name is spelled like that. Just one less L. Right, let's get the deploy set to 0 here as well. His tire's nice and warm as well, and yeah, so it's ready for this one and only lap of SQ3. Not really enough time to a second lap, so 25.9 was the fast lap there from Alan Jones. 25.5 for Nigel Mansell. Championship leader on provisional pole, but there's still plenty of cars yet to cross the line. Give them what's up with these front tires. Which are probably already showing a bit of wear. Yep, shock horror. This soft tire is absolutely useless. I'd be very shocked if we ever use this at any point in the weekend, other than qualifying. Senna P6 right now. That's not a great lap from him. There we go. Rest of grid have crossed the line. All right. Just us to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Let's open up this final corner as we look to start our first and only lap of SQ3. It's getting very grey out here, isn't it? That rain's inbounds. Let's try and get this lap done quickly. Here we go. Not bad. Probably could have wrapped in a little bit more, but that's not too shabby. That felt pretty good. And it is pretty good. Purple in the middle sector. Here we go. Final sector on the lap. Battery's tight. Nice apex there. Probably could have broke a little bit later, maybe. Here we go to the line. Battery's going to get depleted here. Across the line we go. It's a 25.8. And it's only enough for a P3 so far. We're right behind the two Williams of Nigel Mansell and Nelson Piquet, who has come up good in SQ3. Alan Jones in P4, though. Unbelievable lap from the Lola. And we're going to see a Lola in P4 at this rate. And probably, I don't know, I don't think many people are going to go for another lap here. There's not much time, is there? So, looks like one of the Williams might be doing a second lap. But I don't think anyone else will make it round for another one here. So, let's see, will P3 be where we start this Grand Prix? Looks like there's a Lotus heading out for another lap as well. Anyone else, or is that it for now? Looks like just those two. To be honest, it's a bit tight whether that Lotus will actually even make it to the line. I don't know if it's Senna or Dumfries, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, no one else is going to make it to the line, so worst case scenario here, then, is we start P4. Because whoever that Williams is already ahead of us, so worst case is P4 from whoever that Lotus is. Right, let's head back to the pits. 7 and 8% on the rear tires there as well, man. Can I get to it, please? Thank you. Tire wear here is terrible on the softs. So bad. I'd be very surprised if we saw it outside of qualifying. Knowing that AI, though, they'll probably be fine with the soft tires. They usually are. Ali and Papa, thank you for watching Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you guys doing good. Appreciate the follows. All right. Into the pits we go. I think that Lotus will just about make it. Let's see. I think there was only 20 seconds on the clock when we came in, so we might not even see the final laps being put down here. I'll probably just jump us straight into the results screen. Let's see. I'll be happy with the P3, though. Just tuning in, I see you're a glued to punishment. Apparently so, yep. I guess I was bad this year, wasn't I? This is my gift for Christmas. Having to Miami. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the confirmed result. We will start P3 here in Miami. That's not too shabby. We can work with that, can't we? We can work with it. But the championship leader, Nigel Mansell, is on top here in Miami with a 25.5. Nelson Piquet in second with a 25.6. A 10 separating the two Williams there. We'll start P3. That's not too shabby. We're in that top three for the start. We'll see if we can try and cause some shenanigans down towards turn one. It's only a short run down towards the opening corner. Alan Jones in the Lola in P4 is an unbelievable lap. Fair play to him. Alan Prost in P5 as well. He outscored McLaren. That's pretty impressive. Our teammate Gerald Berger is in P6. Dumfries in P7. Rosberg in P8. Ayrton Senna in P9. A poor lap from him there. I don't know if it was him or his teammate who did a second lap. I think it might have been Dumfries who did a second lap, actually. And Patrick Tambay completes the top 10 as well. So there we go. P3 for ourselves. P6 for our teammate. A solid sprint quali there. Let's see if we can try and keep the pace going for the sprint race. 4K, I'll tell you that. That was a very low-risk bet, wasn't it? Unless there wasn't that many bets in that one. But, yeah, only 2 people said P3 to P4. So GG's Ross and Noob on your 4K. All right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the first race of the night then here in Miami. What's the sprint race here? How long is that? 19 laps? Yeah, 19 laps of sprint race action. Then we'll have 57 laps in the actual Grand Prix later on as well. So, we are expecting a full dry weekend from here on out. No rain forecast for the rest of the weekend. We had a little bit coming towards the end of sprint quali, but I don't think it really hit. It was a little bit too late, that rain anyway. So I think the sprint race, qualifying, and the Grand Prix should all be dry. A little bit of cloud cover through the weekend, but I don't think we'll see any rain for today. Everything there is basically set up and good to go. Let's get the music on in the game as well. There we are. And I think that should be good. All right. I didn't put 10 in compared to Rossi over 400, so I got barely anything. Well, you know, at least profit is profit, no matter what it is. Well, we'll basically use the mods at R9. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. It is time for the sprint race here in Miami. This is going to be a tough one. Our first competitive action of the day. And we've got 19 laps to get through. This is just a taste into what we might get in a little bit when we go into the Grand Prix for 57 laps. So, yeah, hopefully we can try and score some good points. Obviously, the point system does work a little bit differently in the sprint races. It's top 8 who score points in the sprint race. P1 getting 8 points, P1 getting 1. You can kind of work out the differences between every other position there as well. So, yeah. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for the sprint race here in Miami. While the race loads up, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break. If you guys have got a drink or a snack, now's a chance to do so. And then it'll be time for 19 laps of sprint race action here in Miami in any moment now.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Wang, Ocon, Lando Norris, and Sainz, Antonelli, Piastri, Russell, and Ollie Ben, Colapinto, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Stroll, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Isaac Hadjar, and Fernando Alonso, Bortoletto, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's
Sprint
not
race
rest on
banger.
show with the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the
What a
track.
tune.
Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then.
Right, mate,
Time
I know it's
for
hot in
some
that
sprint race
cockpit, believe me, but your
action.
tyres are even hotter than that. You've got to work
No,
really
you're
hard
hot.
today to keep them cool. Otherwise, we're going to suffer with our performance.
Mark, trying to compliment me like that. That just looks fire. I don't think I've actually, like, fully shown you guys the liveries, have I? I don't think I've done that yet. Maybe at some, after the Grand Prix, we can go into the showroom and I can show you guys the liveries properly. I've not actually done that yet. Is this a mod? Yes. Spell his name right, Luke. Come on, respect the man. Respect the man. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Miami Sprint Race. Let's have a look. Medium tires, hard tires. No one's going to use a soft here, right? Yeah, good. No one's on a soft tire. Every single driver is on medium tires. Okay. I think you probably have to do mediums as well, right? The time was not great here, but 90 laps of medium tires should be okay. Probably a little bit sketchy towards the end, but yeah. When's Creator Series back? No confirmation yet. Probably sometime in January. Trust me, as soon as I know, you'll know. Yeah, I'm happy to use medium tires. That should be okay. Fuel load. Let's go a little bit lower. We'll go 19.8. We'll keep an eye on that, actually, because I don't know how this track is for fuel. I think it's okay usually, but yeah, we'll have to do a bit of testing. All right, that should be okay. 19.8 is good. Do you want to change anything else? I think I'm happy with this setup. 10.4 felt pretty decent. All right, perfect. Okay, what should we do for our prediction here, chat? Those two Williams looked very quick in SQ3, didn't they? Is it a lot to try and go for the win here? Are we stretching it if we go for the W? Maybe a podium? Yeah, you want to go for a podium? I don't mind that. Who else do you think of from Twitch, mate? Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. I think podium should be good. We've got a few very quick drivers behind us here as well, obviously. I don't think Alan Jones will stay P4 for too long in that low. I think we'll drop down quite quickly. We've got Prost, Dumfries, Senna all behind us there. Probably could include the two Ferraris as well, but they are quite far down, but I'm sure they'll get through the grid, so... Podium works for me, yeah? I will play it safe then. We'll play it safe for the sprint race. Maybe in the Grand Prix we could try and go for a bit more. Until we suss out the AI a little bit more, at least. But for now, we'll play it safe. We'll go for the podium. Obviously, we'll try and target the win for ourselves. The more points, the merrier. Yeah, for the prediction's sake, we'll go for a top 3. What up, Jake? How's it going, mate? See you with my friends. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our first race of the night. We won't do a big build-up for this one because obviously it's only the sprint race. We'll do the build-up for the Grand Prix itself. But it is sprint race time here in Miami. We've got 19 laps of sprint race action here to come. Going to be a tough race, but hopefully we can try and get a good result from here and try and score that podium for the prediction at the very least. We are going to use the medium tires for this sprint race. It's only a 19-lap race. I think the medium tires should be fine for 19 laps as well. The hard tires will be fine as well, obviously, but I don't think they'll quite have the pace of the medium tire. But I think when we go to the Grand Prix, the hard tire will be perfectly fine. So everything else there is good. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to get ourselves ready for the sprint race. We start P3. Let's see what we can do from here. Let's do this. Make a third option called wasting points. Yeah, until a mod accidentally clicks on it for the result. Love Jonas. Welcome in, dudes. All right, let's get these tires up to temp very quickly. The formation laps are always a little bit slow, and they can very much cool the tires down, so let's keep on top of these tire temps. Let's go for 70 brake bias. Chat, do not forget to change that brake bias before we get onto the grids. I do not want 70 brake bias down towards turn 1. We saw what happened on Sunday when we do that. Got homemade burgers for dinner. What better way to get ready for Christmas, right? Fear the brake magic. I was traumatized by it. How can I join the F1 League? Just ask. I don't think I'll make it anyway. F1 League? It's about our community races. What happens? Let's say I may or may not have put the brake bias on 70% on the safety car restart to keep the tires warm, and then forgot to change it. That may or may not have happened. Depends who's asking. The community race we do every single Sunday. You can join via our Discords. There's a link in my bio to our Discord if you want to join it. Need a little bit more on the front tires, but should be able to do that here, I think. Did anyone clip it? I think I did. If you go into my clips or my feature clips, it should be the latest one. There we go. Tyres looking pretty good there. Yep, and sure enough, he did, didn't he? He sure enough did. Should do a community league. I don't really want to make it a league, though. Like, we have a point setting and stuff like that for fun, but if I make it a league, people would take it way too seriously. And I don't really want it to be that serious. It's a bit of fun. Some good fun racing against the other people and viewers and stuff, so it'll never be a serious thing. All right, here we go to the line. 0.3, perfect. All right, here we go. Rest of grid lining up. We start P3 for the sprint race. Can we get a good launch down towards turn 1? We've got the 2 Williams directly in front of us. This should be an interesting turn 1 here, but let's see. 5 red lights here in Miami. It's lights out, away we go for 90 laps of sprint race action. That launch wasn't too bad. PK got a pretty poor launch, but his recovery from the second phase was pretty good. Who was that? Alan Jones was on the right-hand side there for a split second, but we managed to get the exit out of turn 1. The 2 Williams maintain the lead over the sprint race as we head through the opening few corners. We'll try and stay as close as possible to the Williams, but that car is very quick. It's got 2 good drivers in there as well, so we'll try and stay on the rear wing of Nelson Piquet for as long as we can. Alan Jones still holding on to P4 at the moment as well. Our teammate up to P5 as well. We've got a good run on Nelson Piquet here. We might see our first overtake of the day. Here we go on Nelson Piquet. Defends the inside. To the outside we go against Nelson Piquet. We're side by side, a bit of wheel bumping as we try and get through the stadium section. And we're through on Nelson Piquet. We have the top line speed to get by him there. And boy, did it show. Into second place we go for this sprint race here in Miami. We'll try and stay within a second of Mansell as well if we can, but it's going to be very quick. Very, very quick. Here comes PK again, using a bit more battery to try and get us. I don't want to burn too much battery here, but he's too far back to make a move, so we'll be okay. Typically speaking, the AI are much quicker in the first sector, so I think that'll be like the big threat from the guys around us. We need to try and keep our sector 1 intact as best as possible. Through turn 1 we go. Nice braking into the opening corner. Into 2 and 3. Yeah, they get great grip power too, don't they? Rose on comms too. Hell yeah, baby. We do everything here. We do the lot. Yeah. Just outside DRS for the moment. I don't know if we'll get it, to be honest with you. That was a bit of a poor exit. Turn 7. I think Pico will probably get us here. We've got a nice gap to Alan Jones at P4. Here comes Nelson Piquet. Look and try and get past me on the left-hand side. He was wiggling left and right, trying to find a way through. And now Nelson Piquet goes back into second place. So that was a very short-lived P2, that one, unfortunately. But we'll see if we can try and get him back at some point. I always turn the race to 5 laps. Understandable. I'm not a fan of Miami either, but we're powering through it today. Alan Prost is back to P5. Our teammate Gerard Berger couldn't stay in that P5 spot for too long, unfortunately. Are we going to get Nelson Piquet here? We've got some good top line speeds. Oh, that was a late move. We got 2 wide for the final corner. We'll hold the inside. Is he going to try and switch back main? Nope. He tries to hold the outside line, but we were way too far ahead of him. 1.5 to Mansell. He's pulling away, isn't he? Mansell is pulling away. On to lap 3. Good tussle between ourselves and Piquet here, though. Obviously, it'd be nice if we could try and fight for the win, but Piquet's putting on a good show right now. The understeer out of turn 4 there is horrible. Can we get the car wrapped in? Lots of understeer, it's crazy. And I think Piquet will probably give me back again here. This is a very topsy-turvy battle for P2, isn't it? Very back and forth. Angel the Front Switch, appreciate it, dudes. Although, actually, I think we'll probably be okay here. Yeah, we had a gap. Nice. We have enough top line speed just to keep ourselves at bay, heading towards the end of the straight. Be careful of that wall. Beautifully done. Through a chicane. Look at the time opening up there against PK. Wow, did we break DRS there? I think we might have broke DRS to PK just from that one chicane. We flew through that chicane. Beautiful stuff. Getting a little bit of time on Mansell as well. 1.4. Yeah, he didn't get in DRS. Okay. That helps out a lot, doesn't it? That allows us to focus a bit more on what's in front of us. So I don't mind that in the slightest. Beautiful chicane. And on to lap 4 we go. Long way still to go in this sprint race. 29.1, new PB to go with it as well.
6.3 seconds.
Maybe a little bit on the brakes, turn 1 there. Simply lovely indeed. Alan Jones is still P4. I don't know how he's doing this. He's in a Lola on his P4. It's pretty impressive. Pretty damn impressive. Man, look at that. I was turning left as hard as I could and the car just was straight understeering. That corner is so bad. And that's cost a little bit of time against Mansell as well. How's our tyres looking? 10% on the rear right after 4 laps. That's not great, is it? That is not great. We'll see what it actually is when we complete lap 4, but that's a lot of tyre wear for just a few laps completed. Yeah, we get a lot of time through here, don't we? So much time gained through there. It erases our deficit that we get in the first sector. What will have I got the most FSR? Starting to get this hairpin a bit more consistently as well, which is nice. I was struggling with braking a lot there on Sunday. 2.5 to PK, wow. That gap has opened up immensely. Been 9.2 on the lap time there as well. Let's have a quick look at what Mansell is doing on his lap times, so we know what we're up against. Driver in front.
It's Verstappen ahead. Time last lap, 1 minute 29.2.
Oh, identical.
The car in front, 1.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Pretty much an identical lap to Mansell there. Yeah, the rear right got to 13%. This is going to be scary, isn't it? I think by the time we get to the final lap, these tyres are going to be close to 50% maybe. So, got to really try and look after this rear right tyre. To be fair, it's not that much higher than the rear left and the front right, is it? So, the front left is A-okay. But the front right and rear left, not in good places really either. So, it's not just that one specific tyre that's having issues.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking
Didn't
good.
quite get as much time in that chicane that time. What's the engine sound mod called? We're using the 1986 season mod, so it's included with that. But we're using the original V6s. Touch late there on that hairpin. Oh, our teammates up to P4 as well. Why do I feel so emotionally invested into this race? This is what I try and do. The more invested you guys are into the race, the better for me. You guys can help me out with strategies and such as well. Obviously, not really much strategy to talk about so much in a sprint race as such, but when we go to the Grand Prix later, you guys will be able to help me out with strategies and whatnot too, so... It's as much as my career mode as it is your guys' career modes. You're my pit wall, basically. Let's see if our teammate can hold P4. That'd be great if he can. But he has got Alain Prost right behind him. 2.3 to Mansell now. When we're bombing on the hypersalts, or we're bombing on the super wets first. You know, for all that immense rain we're going to get. We are in Florida. We got yellow flags out on track. Is that one of the Lolas? Oh, I nearly tapped the one on the left-hand side. That could have been scary. Oh, no way. It's Alan Jones. Oh, poor man. He was running P4 for a good part of the sprint race and is DNF'd. Brutal. Brutal, brutal stuff. I'm a Ferrari fan. Don't we as a pit wall? Well, Ferrari fans know what is a good and good strategy because they know how bad their team are at strategies. So technically, you'll probably be okay. I thought you slammed that inside wall. I think we're very close, to be fair. Very, very close. Ferrari pit strategies wasn't bad this year. They weren't great either. Some of the... Honestly, those strategies themselves wasn't actually that bad. It was more their starting tire a lot of the time. It felt like, to me, they tried to do a different start to race most races, and it just never really worked. I remember there was one, I think it was...
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow
what race was
flag
it?
ahead.
Hungary, maybe? They got
Okay,
the strategy
clear.
horribly wrong on Charles Leclerc in Hungary. They completely destroyed his chance to win that race. PK starting to catch back up again, isn't he? 2.1 the gap. 2.5 to Mansell ahead as well. I'm trying to look after the battery a little bit here as well, which is why we're not quite getting as much as we were. Another 37 lap race on medium, so finished on 84% wear. Yep, that sounds about right. Mediums aren't very good for going that long. Another yellow flag. Who's it this time?
The car
Oh, is it good?
behind's gaining on
Wait,
you
is it?
by
No, it's not.
5/10 a lap.
Oh, it's a McLaren. I think that's Alan Prost. Here it is. Alan Prost is out of the race. We've got 2 retirements inside 8 laps so far in this Grand Prix. It's all going off right now. Nelson Piquet is catching up quite a bit here as well, chat. 1.5 the gap to the Brazilian. I gotta be super careful here not to let him back in my DRS. That was a horrible turn 7. Trying to manage the plank issue, yeah. Honestly, the sooner Charles Leclerc gets out of Ferrari, the better for him. That man cannot stay at Ferrari much longer. Come on. That was a good chicane that time, 1.9. Just opened up that gap a little bit further. Where would you put him? It's quite a tough question, to be fair, but I would love to see him at Aston Martin. Oh wait, no, those yellow flags are still for Alan Prost. Here's Carrier, still that left-hand side. Yeah, if Aston have a good car and a good team in the next couple of years, I can see Charles Leclerc at Aston. Maybe if Verstappen left Red Bull, would they replace him with Charles Leclerc? Maybe. I do feel like most teams would try and find a way to fit Charles Leclerc, because he is world champion material, I think. It's just not going to happen at Ferrari. Rosberg's gone fast that lap as well. He's got a lot of clear air, though, so... Is this F125? Yeah. But a lot of people don't realize that most teams would drop their driver for Charles. I think so as well, yeah. Maybe the only team that wouldn't do that right now is Mercedes, because I think they're very happy with Russell Antonelli. But everywhere else, probably. And obviously Verstappen for Red Bull as well, but it's more of Verstappen if he wants to leave or not, if anything. It is, I don't know. It is really weird for me to think about Charles Leclerc at another team. Because, you know, he's been painted in red for the last, what, 7 years is it now? Since he joined Ferrari? 6 years, something like that? It is very weird to envision him at another team, but with the way it's going, I do feel like the probability is increasing. Unless Ferrari make a good car next year, and he compete for a world championship, then, yeah. I think he'll leave. Five seconds to Mansell, man. There was that one moment in the race where I thought maybe we could try and go for the win, but Mansell is flying right now, isn't it? PK is still catching 1.4 the gap. Gotta be on our toes. What's behind us here, chat? Gotta be on our toes. Rear right's on 26% as well, so yeah. I think by the time we start lap 19, I think that rear right's gonna be about 50% roughly. 1.1 to PK. Shit, he's catching quickly. These Williams are quick. Very, very quick. God. It's not feeling too good in that chicane either, and that's where a lot of our time gain is. Can see the back end trying to kick around a little bit now. How much does steering wheel cost? A lot. Does it will flash according to different flags in safety car? It can do, yeah. I've not got it programmed on this PC to do that yet, but it can do that. I should actually set that up, shouldn't I? I have it set up back at home, but not on this PC. 30.3. Lap time's dropping.
Aware the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5.
0.5 a lap, shit. I'm new here. How can I get in? This isn't an open lobby. That's what you're thinking. This is a career modes. .2. I think we evaded this DRS this time, but I don't think it's going to be too long now. Even Rosberg's catching. These guys' runners are a little bit quicker at the moment. That podium is still going to be a little bit on the cusp, isn't it? Need a really good chicane here. This is where all of our time is, so... That felt good. That felt pretty good. Yeah, nice. That was a good gain. The AI are really weak in that chicane, so you can gain a lot of time there, but the problem is they're quite quick everywhere else, so... Swings and roundabouts, I guess, hurt. Stefan Johansson to P6. Our teammate's down to P... Sorry, Johansson to P5. Our teammate's down to P6. Got that the wrong way around. How far can we go? Yeah, the grip is not feeling too good when I try and get my throttle down. Back end feels like it's starting around a little bit. 30.2 on the lap time. Driving behind.
Okay, Sonoda's behind you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old now, and the time last lap, 1:30.4.
Was I quicker that lap? Yeah, I was 2 tenths quicker than PK that lap. That's not bad. They barely used the inside curb going into chicane. Yeah. Whereas you can literally cut the entire way across it, can't you, without any issues. Do I think Lewis will switch to Ferrari? Lewis switch to Ferrari will end in a flop?
No issues with
I mean, it kind of already is.
Keep taking care of them.
I mean, he's pulled off his dream move. You know, he's always wanted to drive Ferrari for his entire life, so he has pulled off his dream move. Has it quite worked out the way he wanted it to? Probably not. I don't think he regrets it. And there's a bit of a difference between will it be a flop versus will it be a regret. I don't think he's going to regret the move. But unfortunately, it's turning out to be quite a failure, yeah. Yeah, sometimes the game doesn't always do it HP. The only way to fix it is to restart the game and to run the game through the Mozza pit house. To be fair, as long as you have the Mozza pit house open, it should work no matter what. But if it doesn't, usually a game restart fixes it.
Gap to your teammate behind, 11.5 seconds.
Most time it works first time for me, but there is the occasional time where it doesn't quite link up. Everyone wants to go into Ferrari until they actually do. Yeah. I mean, people who aren't really, like, massively involved in F1 and don't really know much about F1, one of the main teams everyone knows in F1 is Ferrari. They're like the team pretty much everyone on the planet knows, you know. They have that marketability going for them. They are the most prestigious team on the grid. You know, and I remember in that Drive to Survive interview, and Will Buxton was saying that when you draw a Formula 1 car, you draw it red. Ferrari are the most notorious team. They have the most integrity on the grid. But they are currently set up for failure. It's not a team that's built for success anymore. Until things change. Enzo Ferrari said that? No? Yeah, maybe. It might have been Will Buxton quoting Enzo Ferrari. When was the last time on a championship? 2008. No. Was it 2007? No. I'm pretty sure it was 2008. 2008 was Hamilton? Yeah. But I believe Ferrari still won the Constructors, though. Hamilton won the Drivers, but I'm pretty sure Ferrari won the Constructors in 2008. Yeah, that's right, yeah. But yeah, in terms of actual drivers, 2007. Hello, look who's arrived. Nelson Piquet, I'm absolutely nowhere. Their pace a lot faster than us right now, isn't it? And into P2 goes Nelson Piquet. I'll try to stay with the DRS if I can, but my tires are not feeling good. 14 laps in. You can see how little curb they use on that inside compared to me. 38% that rear right tire. Oh boy. I've lost complete hope in Ferrari. They keep on changing things that aren't going to fix things, you know? They've changed their drivers a couple times now. They've changed up their TP a couple times as well. And it's still not really clicking. They've changed up a lot of their staff inside of the team as well. And things still don't really work as they want it to. The problems at Ferrari are very much like Tottenham or Manchester United, for example. It's much higher up. There's a lot of core values that are just not right at Ferrari for them to win at the moment. And they can keep on changing the stuff. They can keep on changing the TPs, the drivers, whatever. Until it fixes higher up, nothing's going to change, really. Have I lost DRS here? Yeah. I think our tire wear is just a little bit too much for these guys right now. We had good pace, but this tire wear is going to hurt us. We might not even finish the podium here, chat. Rosberg is catching pretty quickly, so I'll try and sneak a bit of DRS on Piquet if I can. Like most places, the issue is usually at the top. Yep. Just like every office building ever. The issues are always on the higher floors. And their outright refusal to change things at the top. The guy who blames Sean Lewis for the terrible season, John Elkann, is the main man. Ooh, I thought I was going to bring myself, but it was actually perfect. If we can just hook up a couple laps of DRS there, we can probably evade Rosberg. I would love to try and battle for P2, but I just don't think it's going to be possible.
Keep managing your tyres.
That Williams is flying, yes, isn't it? That Williams is quick in this career. Very, very quick. But unfortunately, as it stands, we are going to drop a couple more points to Nigel Mansell, who has had a very strong start to the season so far. And P3 is still pretty solid, but I just want to try and get a little bit more if we could. Oh, man, I cannot take their line. I cannot take their line. He's sliding a little, yeah. Don't think it's changing much, though. We're getting plenty of time through here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And a juicy slide on the entry into the chicane. And we'll get back in DRS here as well. The mod also changed its sponsor on the track. It does indeed, yep. You'll see plenty of the Marlboro sponsors as well. They were a very infamous sponsor back then. Probably quite a few Pirellis and stuff like that as well. But the old-fashioned Pirelli, not the new one. Here we go, on to lap 17. 30.5 on the lap time at that time. I mean, really tuck up underneath them through the slow speed corners, don't we? Yeah, I think we should be all right from KK Rosberg now. I don't think Rosberg will catch this DRS against PK. It's really helping us out. Oh, that was a warning for track limit. That probably was a little bit too much inside curb there, so... Come on. Should have DRS here as well. Might be a little bit too far back for a move at the moment, but we have got DRS. Up, Terran. It's driving with TC off. I'm going to use Noob's reference here. Imagine there is an egg under your accelerator pedal. Do not break it. You have to treat the throttle with a lot of care on corner exits. Gonna be very gentle, just tapping the throttle coming out of corners and stuff. Always wait until the car is nicely straightened up until you really want to full plant the throttle. Oh man, the car is sliding so much at the moment. 46%. 31.2 on that lap as well.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.6 seconds.
A very smart man said that before, now I go. I like it though, it's a good quote. It's a very good quote. Think it might be the temps. Temps are okay. Not seeing too much sign of overheating. The rear right's a little bit higher, but they're not really threatening, I'd say. Oh my god, the understeer here. So bad. The engine temp was actually a little bit scary at one point. It was at 140, so... And that dirty air from PK was hurting the car a bit. 2.3 to Rosberg. Now, I'll tell you what, Chad, this final lap could be a little bit sketchy. With 1.2 from PK. Can we try and snatch some last gasp DRS? But Rosberg is catching quite a bit. And that might risk our podium if it keeps on catching. But chicane we go. Just getting a little bit there. Don't think we got DRS. Oh, we did get DRS. Nice. I thought we missed out on DRS for PK there, but we just about got it. Got to try and charge the battery here as well. Our battery's so tight. It's quite a difficult track to recover the battery in. 30.8.
Okay, mate,
here we go.
Lap of the race. Final lap.
Final lap of the Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Can we try and sneak a P2 out of this? Need to try and get that DRS if I want to get it. At the moment, I might be a little bit too far back. Ah, 1.1. I've not got DRS on PK. We need a big middle sector here. We are going to hold on for P3, I think, as long as we keep on the track, but it'd been nice to try and get that extra point. Let's give it everything here. I think it's too far away, isn't it? I don't think it's going to happen. Whoa! Okay, yep. The tyres are not happy at all. That's our second warning there as well. But these tyres are not happy in the slightest. And we are going to miss our DRS. So P3, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to finish up for the sprint race. That's not too bad. We do bag a podium, which is still pretty good. But unfortunately, we couldn't quite challenge Nelson Piquet at the end. Nigel Mansell will win by 13 seconds here in Miami. What a sprint race that is for the Brit. Piquet will finish P2. Will finish P3, and it'll be KK Rosberg in P4. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. GG's. You're lucky that wasn't an instant penalty. Yeah.
That is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Yeah, it was a little bit nip and tuck on that one, I think. He better scrape Q3, no, Mansell. Yeah, he finished P10 in Q2 and then put it on pole position in Q3. So, very much like Verstappen in Belgium back in 23, I think it was, or 22. Can't remember which one it was, but yeah, it was a little bit nip and tuck for him. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the sprint race here in Miami. One race of two done for the night. And Mansell does finish up with a full house of points. 8 points going to him. But Nelson Pico finish up with 7 points. We'll get 6, finishing in P3. Rosberg will get 5. Senna will get 4. Johansson will get 3. Decent recovery from the Ferraris, to be fair, but still not an amazing race for those guys. Teammate Jared Berger finishes P7, so a couple of points for him. And Alboreto will finish P8 as well. Martin Brundle had a good race as well. Look at that. Brundle going from P16 to P9. Great race for him. And the loads of Dumfries had a pretty terrible race. Died P7, finished P10. We did have a couple of DNFs today. Alan Prost and Alan Jones, both the Allans here, retiring their race. And they were both having pretty decent races as well, and they both retired. So, yeah. But either way, a good result for ourselves. P3 and 6 points for us. Unfortunately, does mean we do drop a couple more points to Nigel Mansell in the Drivers' Championship. Stefan Johansson drops a few points as well, and drops a few more to us too. Senna in 4th, Rosberg 5th, Alboreto 5th, Prost, PK, Dumfries, and Rene Arnoux in that top 10. Our teammate currently 6 points away from Rene Arnoux at the moment. So hopefully in the Grand Prix, he could try and score some points over him. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the sprint race here in Miami. GG's. Who do I think will win the Drivers' Championship next season? I'm not making any predictions on it yet. Until I see a bit of testing, until we see sort of where the cars are and stuff and how the drivers are getting on the new regulations, I ain't making any predictions. The day before Australia is when I'll make my prediction, I think. Once you have a better idea of where the cars are. Ligo, Miko, and Felipe, thank you for watching Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you guys doing good. Appreciate the follows. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, the first part of the weekend is done. Sprint quali and sprint race done. We do take a double P3 there. We got P3 in quali, and we finished P3 as well. So, we didn't really gain, we didn't really lose. But we do have qualifying up next, of course, back to how it should be for qualifying, but the tyres will be a little bit tighter with how many we get. So, got to be a bit careful with how many laps we do in qualifying here. But qualifying up next, they'll determine the grid order for the Grand Prix, and that'll be a 57-lap race, that one as well. So plenty of action still to come here in Miami. But first up is qualifying. Do we want to change up the engine? Nah, I'll be all right. We'll leave it as it is. All right, let's head to qualifying here in Miami. Let's get some hot laps on the way, shall we?
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Look at all those cable cars. No one in it. Missing out on some good money there. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Predictions up on the Twitch chat right now as well. I can't quite see what it is at the moment, but there is a prediction up on the Twitch right now, so feel free to gamble away. In the meantime, let's have a look at the session. Where will Berry qualify for the race? There you go. Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Where will we qualify for the Grand Prix? So that hard tire doesn't get taken to the sprint, the Grand Prix, does it? Should I try and get through Q1 on the hard tire? It would be nice if it did. I don't know why it doesn't. I'm adamant that's a bug. I'm absolutely adamant that's a bug. That tire should be available for our Grand Prix, but it's not. It's been a bug since sprint races came into the game. Solo, thank you for on Twitch for me. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. I'm going to see if we can try and get through Q1 on the hard tire. I'm going to try and save a soft tire for the race. I probably won't use it because the soft tires are terrible in race pace, but we'll give it a go. Let's put a couple laps of fuel in the car as well, so we can do back-to-backs if we need to. And let's give it a go. When we finish the sprint race, P3.
Okay, when you're
All
ready,
right, let's do this. Okay, the engine volume has gone up again. Lovely. This bug just never seems to get fixed, that. Down to 5. There we go. Yeah, please don't self-promo, Josh. Not without permission, my friends. Hey, could you delete that message, please? right, let's get these tires warmed up and see what we can do for our first laps. There'll be a little bit cold in the hour lap here, so just got to try and warm best we can. I'll probably be quite quick on this lap here, just so we can get the tires up temperature a bit faster. How come we don't like this track? What's there to like? The only good part about this track is the part where it ends. The exit gate. Come on. Oh, we got tires coming up nicely. Track isn't that bad, to be honest. It is. I despise this track. It's clumsy, it's low grip, it's not great racing. It's just not a very fun track to watch or to race. All right, here we go. Out of the final corner we go, and let's get away for Q1. .26.6 for Alboreto. I'm quite curious how fast we can go on this hard tire. Garrett's wide open. The Lego race? Yeah, the Lego race is pretty great, to be fair. The Lego race was cold. There's a limit to much right-hand side curb. We could possibly still get purple in the middle centre hit. We do. Even on the hard tyre, we're still getting purple in the middle. He's put this battery down towards the final corner. Nice on the brakes. Try and get the exit. Not bad. Here we go to the line. And that will be a 27.3. Ooh. Probably worth doing one more lap, isn't it? Maybe we might have to use a soft tyre, actually, in this session. Which I was trying to avoid, but might have to. I'm excited that they finally get rid of the purple sector bug. To be fair, we probably are actually getting a purple sector. Because the AI in the middle center around here are pretty bad. Mainly from that curb usage in the chicane. The Lego race better than the actual race, genuinely. To be fair, actually, this year's Miami race wasn't too bad, but the first two we had in 23 and 24 were horrendous. Not enjoyable at all. Was tired himself for that as well. On Sunday, we went purple 1 and 2, and then there were 7 tenths of Justo. Oh, yeah. That purple center bug is definitely a thing. I do see it online more than I do in single player, to be fair, but yeah, they've not got around to finding a fix for that. 26.1 from Keke Rosberg. We're down to P10. We'll do one more lap. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm going to get Prost to toe to the end. That's not ideal, is it? He didn't go P1, though. Oh, that was deep in turn 1. Messy first sector. Wait, is he on a lap right now? Oh, shit, it might be. I don't know if I'm going to impede him or help him here. Probably impede him.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
That was decent.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay, not bad. That first sector sucked, but everything else is pretty decent. That'll be a 27-1. It improves us to a P11. Prost is down in P13. I think that might have been my fault there, to be fair. Chat, is that P11 going to be enough? Or we're going to have to jump onto a soft tire here. Let's go back to the pits and have a look at the times, but I fear we might have to another lap here. Risk it, why not? Bro, if we got knocked out in Q1, jeez. That'll be a brutal race from there. Let's see those lap times. Yeah, okay. I mean, behind Mansell and ahead of Prost, but like I say, Prost started his lap right behind me, so I think I kind of messed him up anything, but... yeah. Alright, let's go back to the garage. Would be good content. Try and do a last or first at Miami. I'll probably DNF on lap 3. Why are you on hards? It's the allocation that's assigned to us from the sprint race. I want to see if we can get through Q1 on the hard tires to save ourselves a softs. A set of softs for the Grand Prix. I probably wouldn't use a soft anyway because this track is terrible for soft tires, but it'd be a nice extra to have at least in case we want to change things up a little bit. But I don't think I'll get through to Q2 on the hard at the moment. It was worth a shot, but not sure what's going to happen. Let's see. Let's have a look. We've got 8 minutes to go, so we can do another run if we want to. Maybe we could try another run on the hard tire, but I don't know if we'll find much from doing that. Oh, okay. Our pit crew just spawns. All right. Let's have a look at these times. Do we want to do another lap on the hards? Do we want to go for softs next time? Let's see. The first sector wasn't great on that previous lap, was it? So maybe we could try and find some more there, but... yeah, the tires are already a little bit worn too, so... oh, Joe, how's it going, mate? So, KK Rosberg is P1 right now on a 26.1. We are on a 27.1. We're a second away from the top at the moment. We are getting purple middle sectors. Oh, it's our teammate in P16. Oh, boy. And we're 4.5 tenths up on our teammate in P16. Ugh. What do we do, chat? What do we do? Gone hard to get minimum fuel, you reckon? Okay, I'm going to do it now, then. I'm going to do it now. If we're going to start on the hard tires, we've got to do it now. Because if we mess up the lap, we'll have to go soft tires.
Checks complete. Everyone be
Doing
aware.
one stops the race.
Car leaving the garage.
Honestly, the soft tires are pretty terrible in the Grand Prix, but... as it stands, we'll only have one medium and one hard for the Grand Prix. And I feel like doing a one-stop Miami with how bad the mediums are as well, it's going to be very tricky. So... I guess it's a good extra option to have. But I don't know if we'll actually use them or not. Let's get his tires warmed up. If we want to get through to Q2, this is going to be a very, very big lap.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
A very big lap. Front's come up nicely. All right. If the lap isn't good enough, we might have to bet on the lap. Swing goes softs. Because it might be a little bit tight on time. Maybe it'll be okay, actually, I don't know. We've got 5 minutes 50. Maybe it'll be fine. Might get a little bit tight, but I think it might be okay.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Front tire's still a little bit chilly. So a little bit of warm up down here. Okay, that's not bad. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was a little bit deep there. Here we go, out the final corner. Let's do this. Better turn 1. Good. Such a horrible corner. I don't know if this is enough, chat.
We've dropped to P11.
And I've locked up. Yeah, well, there goes that lap. We weren't up by much anyway, so... Yeah, that hard tire didn't do what I wanted to, unfortunately. Oh, mate. What up, Chloe? I think I might have to do a soft tire. Softs will be used. I think it has to be, doesn't it? I think it unfortunately has to be. Stay in the garage, no balls. No, I can't get knocked out in Q1. If we get knocked out in Q1, it's GG. It can't happen. I have to play this safe, unfortunately. We cannot risk it. Everyone's heading out now, so... Yeah, I don't think we'd actually made it around if we had continued that lap, so... Alright, let's put on the soft tires. 1.4 second difference, apparently, between the hard tire we used and the soft tires, so... Alright. Let's do it! We love a last time first. Last time we tried that in Monaco, we binned it, so... Do we love it? We're not doing a my team this time, Chloe. We're doing driver career. In my team, when you're the 11th team, then there's 22, but we're doing driver career, so it's only 20. We could have had 22, to be fair, if we included another team on the grid, but we didn't do that this time. All right. To be fair, there's a lot of cars getting off another lap here, I think. There's a good few saying and actually saying that. But most of the grid is out on the track, so... Alright, here we go. Let's get these softs warmed up. Everyone just slowing up a little bit up here. I don't want to get too close to these guys. Give ourselves a good bit of clear air and some room to do the lap. Am I back in Canada? I am indeed. Front's just a little bit cold. Let's try and get a little bit of tire warm up through here if we can. Rears come up nicely as well. All right. Everyone's starting their final lap of Q1. Time for us to descend, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, it's 1.4 seconds between the hard tire we used and this soft tire. So let's see if we can truly find 1.4 seconds. Here we go. To the line and to start our final lap of Q1. Ideally to get through to
Right
Q2.
on the cusp now, we've been pushed down to P11.
Yo, Chloe! Oh, that is not a good time. That is not a good time. Chloe with the 5 gifted subs as well. You'll have to see how much Chloe with the 5 gifted subs. Very, very kind of you. Ladies and gentlemen, guest list spin chats from Chloe. It's all 5 Intervince fam. On behalf of Chloe, I appreciate that, Chloe. Thank you much for the 5 gifted. Very generous. Now let me lock in. Should be a lot of time through here, I reckon. A bit. There we go. Nice exit there. 8 tenths. This should be us through to Q2. There we go to the line. We went down to P30 in the end, so we didn't need to finish the lap anyway. But it's a 26.4, and that will put us... What does it put us? P2, okay. All right, so our pace is there, but that hard tire just unfortunately was a little bit too tight for our liking. We would have been through regardless, but yeah, either way, we are through it to Q2 now. KK Rosberg on top by 3 tenths to ourselves. Rene Arnoux in the Ligier in P3 as well. Good lap from him. Dumfries in P4, Alboreto P5, Johansson, Jones, PK, Senna, and Lafitte all in that top 10 as well. Also through to Q2 is Christian Downer, Alan Prost, and Mansour in 12th and 13th, so that was a little bit sketchy for those guys there. Derek Warwick and Tambay all through. Our teammate Gerard Berger is out in Q1 here as well. He qualifies in P16 by 2 tenths to Patrick Tambay. Ricardo Patrice, Brundle, Strife, and Boonson are all knocked out in the opening session as well. But yeah, P2 for ourselves is not too bad, but unfortunately our teammate did not make it through to Q2. Thank much, Chloe, for the 5 gifted there, though. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I used to have a Strange Things, so I'm feeling generous. Fairs. That's fairs. I haven't watched Stranger Things, so I can't say much, but... Holy shit, 10% wear on that tire? Do I even... $10% wear on a soft tire after 1 lap is ridiculous. I guess I'll try and use it for a banker lap, but man, this is going to be a terrible lap, isn't it? This is going to be a terrible lap.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
Gotta watch its peak. I think I tried to watch it, but couldn't get into it. I don't remember. Do you remember the lap on the hards? I think we did a 27.0 or 27.1 or something on the hards. You could get into it either. There's a few series out there like that I just can't really like get my teeth into. I tried to get into Breaking Bad, but couldn't really get into that either. The only one I could really like do is Prison Break. Prison Break was great. I really enjoyed Prison Break. Peaky Blinders. Me and my girlfriend started watching that, but we didn't get to, I think we got like halfway through season 1. And then just, I don't know. We were enjoying it, but we just didn't make time to watch it after that. But I was enjoying it. What's tire wear? 12% rear right. Oh boy, this lap is going to be sketchy. This is going to be a very, very sketchy lap, but let's see what we can do. Right, let's go medium deploy. All right. Here we go through the final corner. And on to our first lap of Q3. Q2. Not quite to Q3 yet. Bro, oh my god, man, this AI. Oh, messy. Clumsy in that chicane. Which is fitting for a chicane like that, though. It is a clumsy chicane. Didn't even get pub in the middle center. That says everything. Down to the line. How's it going to be? .374, good lords.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Pretty sure that lap was worse than our hard tire lap. Pretty sure that lap there was worse than we did on the hard tires. Jesus Christ. I can see your wheelbase stand moving from the FFB. Yeah, it vibrates a bit, which is quite normal. Wipeout coming with a 36-month resub as well. The 3 years, you love to see it. They much Wipeout for the 36 with I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get a salute spin chat to welcome Wipeout into Vince Fam for the 36 as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is the Mazda R9, yeah. Tire wear was 17% on the rear right after that lap. I would be surprised if that lap is enough for a top 10. And 27.4 is a pretty tragic lap, so... after 2 laps, yeah. The soft tire is not a very good race tire at all around here. I don't know what the compounds are, actually. I don't know if it's like C1 to C3 or what, but, yeah, it is not good. Not good at all. The other half has bought me a new wheelbase for your birthday. Oh, what did she get? You. You got R through the ES4 mod. Nice. The Simpsons and Family Guy crossover was wild. And then they did a Family Guy with American Dad as well, right? Mazda R12. Nice. Very nice. Enjoy, man. What track is this? Miami. Might as well have used the blues, honestly, yeah. Down to P10. Are we going to drop any further? We're behind in arrows right now. That is not good. Being behind in arrows is not a good thing in the slide test. All right, let's have a look at the... let's have a look at the times. We're definitely going to use our fresh soft here, aren't we? No doubt about it. Let's see. Yeah, we're 1.4 down, so 1.4 down on Alan Prost right now. My car out the way. We're still waiting for lap. Oh yeah, GG. Mansell, PK, and Senna yet to do their laps. GG. They're gonna go flying above us here, aren't they? I mean, their first sector alone is much faster, so these guys are gonna go way ahead of us. Way ahead of us. Mansell's the first to cross the line. He will go into P1, 25.7. I think, yeah, PK is next to the lap. It's a little bit held up there. Ooh, 26.9 for Nelson PK. Not great, but it is ahead of us. Okay, P13. Oh, God. P13 is not a great lap, is it? We've got plenty of time to find, and we're going to have to do that on a fresh tire. I mean, to be fair, a fresh tire will apparently find 1.1 second difference, and that would put us on 26.3, And a 26.3 puts us P4 right now. So we could definitely get in that top 10. I don't know how high up in that top 10 we'll get, but yeah, that fresh soft should be nice. Tire location's messed up. This is the issue I have with sprint weekends in this game. The tire location is completely broken. It's a complete mess. Complete and utter mess. Right, let's skip down to the last few minutes then. We're going about the 3-minute mark for this final lap on the soft tire, where a lot of time is got to be found. What's the fuel on right now? 2.9, that should be okay as well. Oh, boy. Let's see what we can do. You never saw the Family Guy and Simpsons crossover? It was good. It was a good crossover. Here we go. Everyone's heading out now. All right. Let's do the same, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our final lap of Q2. Gonna need to be a pretty important lap, this one. Otherwise, we might get knocked out in the second qualifying session, which will be the first time this season that has happened. But, yeah, let's do this. Let's give it a go. All right. There's a few drivers staying in the pits here. Mance will be one of them. Not too sure on the other two, but you'll get a 4-seat wheel for Christmas. Can't wait. Nice. Where you getting, dude?
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here or we're out of qualifying. Come on.
I don't know. I kind of like cooking with other people, Chloe. Unless they're not helping you, then I can understand the frustration. But when I cook, I like doing it with other people. Makes life a bit easier.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Your LMUs was one installed. Well, skill issue. A little bit higher temps on the front left sides, if we can. Not helping, just walking about. Okay, yeah, that's not great. Is that because you don't know how to cook? Yeah, you go and tell Dana that. I've made plenty of dinners where Dana has thoroughly enjoyed it. We won't talk about the illness she had the day after. That had no correlation. All right, 2% the right side just warming the tire up, man. Ridiculous. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Final lap of Q2. We are going to need to find plenty of time here. That's all we can do. I mean, 5/10 in the first 3 corners is nuts. Whoa. I mean, this is looking pretty good so far, isn't it? .4, beautiful. Per middle center as well. This will be an easy lap time into the top 10 right now. Just don't mess up this final corner, and we should be A-okay. I think PK might be knocked out here.
And that's P13. P13.
There we go. Down to P14 now, but we are 1.5 seconds up on the Delta right now, and this should be a lovely lap time to get us into Q3. Across the line we go at 25.9. Where does that put us? It puts us into P2. That is lovely. Into Q3 we go. But, man, it's a shame we couldn't save a soft tire. But, you know, most importantly, we are through to last stage of qualifying. And that's what matters most. Nigel Mansell then is on top once again. 25.7 for him. And 25.9 for ourselves as well. 2 tenths away at the moment. Alan Prost in at P3 with Alboreto in P4. Senna, Rosberg, Johansson, Jones, Dumfries, and Danner are all through to Q3 as well. And then leaving us in Q2 is Rene Arnoux, Derek Warwick, Nelson Piquet, who was knocked out in Q2. Not great for him. He had a pretty good sprint race where he finished P2. Now he's out in Q2. Jacques Lafitte is out as well in P14. And then Patrick Tambay is knocked out in P15 as well. And that will do it for qualifying number 2 here in Miami. On to the final qualifying we go here in Miami. It's the Q3 shootout. Let's do this. How do you become the owner driver? You have to do a My Team. What distance is this? This is a full distance race. This is 100% GP. Right, let's go. We're gonna have to use an old soft tire for our first lap here. All these soft tires are gonna be completely unusable, aren't they? For the Grand Prix. Are we actually gonna do a one-stop race here? This is genuinely gonna be a one-stop race in Miami. This is gonna be horrible. This tire wear is gonna be disgusting. Christ. Alright, let's do a bank lap on the old soft tire. This is gonna be a terrible lap. Everything will have to be wait until the final ends. Wait, don't you just do no stop? I don't think they'll let me.
The garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
How'd you get all those different drivers? We're using a mods. This is a 1986 season mods. Hence why the liveries look different, the teams look different, the drivers look different, and everything else. Audio-wise as well. Get out and walk. Just push the car to the finish line. I don't know if the reliability is quite like the 80s, though, but we do seem to have more mechanical failures, I will say that. One stop or 5 stop are all on old tires. How long would we get on each tire there? Like, what, 3 laps? That's a race winning strat right there. That is a race winning strat. Why did he call them different drivers? You just ignored everything I said. That's good. That's useful. Let's get away from Dumfries here. Nope. No, don't play. Go away, please. I hate the AI when they do this. Leave me alone. I'm just going to go over here and let him go. Oops. How many cars are there? There we go, it should be good. I did tap the wall on the left-hand side, but I think I escaped damage, thankfully. So this guy's just pissed off. Alain Prost and Edson, you call them just drivers? Are they not drivers? What were they then? If they weren't racing drivers, what were they? All right, here we go. First lap of Q3. .26.3 from Senna. It's actually a little bit slower right now, isn't it? .26.0 for Prost now. And let's see, we'll see Nigel Mansell go faster. Perfect middle center for ourselves at the moment. There you go, 25.8 for Mansell. We are a little bit slower than Q2 right now. Oh my god, that was deep. How's it going to be? It's across the line. It's a 26.9. Only P9. Well, I guess, you know, Probably expected on a tyre that's 18% on the rear right. Hopefully, our new soft tyre will find a lot more time. They were artists. They were actually landscapers. They love gardening and stuff like that. All right, let's head back to the garage. 7 minutes to go in this session. Alan Prost and Edson are legends, not just drivers. But they were racing drivers.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Were they or were they not a racing driver? Why are you arguing me about nothing here? What's going on? I love the FSR wheel. Think about to treat myself. Get the FSR2 if we're going to get one of them. The FSR2 is slightly better. City getting some menu. Are they actually? What's the news on it? He's chosen them. Ugh, so boring, man. So boring. Might be Pep's final season anyway, to be fair, so. It's a season of giving to myself. Valid. He chose money then? Oh, I don't know. Man United do like to throw money at players as well, so. I'm honestly really surprised we didn't try and go for him. Oh, team news. I forgot about team news. Kepa, Timber, Saliba, Calafiori, Cinnaback, Lewis Skelly, Norgard, Marino, Eze, Madweke, Martinelli, Jesus. Jesus starting, nice. It's not a bad team, actually, for a FL Cup game. Contracts are apparently the same. I would have loved if we went in for him. I think it would have been perfect for us. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really find him, like... I don't know if he's really a City kind of player, really, is he? I'm an Arsenal fan, I am indeed, yeah. Found your channel, Vince, about a year ago, and goddamn, I love the community and your content. Makes my day seeing you live, even though I'm not able to watch every now and then. Keep having fun and Merry Christmas. I appreciate it, Wax. Thank you, mate. Very kind of you, dudes. Hope you have a great Christmas as well, man. Did you see Charles gifted George a picture of his overtake gifts in his handboard? Nice. Is it a Liverpool or City on Liverpool's current form? Yeah, but I mean, I think it'd have a better impact at somewhere like Liverpool or Arsenal than he would at City. You know, I don't know. I hope it doesn't kill his career going there, but we'll see. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's skip on the time to the last few minutes. So a fresh soft tire now will go about just under 1.3 seconds faster. Let's skip a tiny bit of time. It goes about 3 minute 30. I can understand why he wouldn't go to Arsenal with Saka. He could play off the left easily. Isn't he literally a left winger? Unless he's played more on the right recently, but... He's a left winger? Yeah, I thought so as well. Saka on the right, Semenyo on the left. Bro, I'll be very happy with that. Are you kidding me? Liverpool need him. I think Liverpool and Arsenal need someone like him much more than someone like City do. That's for sure. Very much so. Right, let's let everyone head off their laps here. We'll head about the 2 minute 30 mark for the final lap. So, what do we need right now? We are currently 1.1 second down on Nigel Mansell in P1. To be fair, if we find that 1.2 seconds that the Delta says, maybe we could try and sneak a pole position here. Prost, Johansson sitting that top four. Rosberg and Jones not too far behind either. Jones having a great weekend. His quality pace has been very good, and his race pace and sprint race was good as well, but yeah.
Everyone ready? Okay.
Does City actually need him, though? I don't think so. What wingers do they have right now? They have Doku, they have Savinio. Foden, I guess, can sometimes play on the wing, but I think he prefers more central, right? Yeah, Oscar Bob. Is there any others, or am I missing one? Doku, Harlan, Semenya is a scary front three, though. I'm still not entirely convinced about Doku, though. Yeah, I do wonder if he'll play on the left or the right for City. Alright, anyway. Let's focus up on our lap here. Final lap of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We need a big lap to try and get ourselves into the top 2. Can't wait qualify on the front row here in Miami. We missed out in the sprint race, but that was only 2. The 2 Williams, and one of the Williams got knocked out in Q2, so we could try and get on that front row today against Nigel Mansell. Everyone started their final lap. We've got a minute to go to get to the line. Need a little more temperature on the front tyres. Come on. There we go. Front's a bit better. Not perfect, but a bit better. All right, here we go. Out of the final corner we go. And on to our final lap of qualifying. Where can we put ourselves in the next minute and a half? Let's find out.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
Ooh, that's a little bit sketchy outside curve, but 6/10 improvement so far.
Now ended, but continue your flying lap. This is your last chance to set a time. Come on.
Come on. Nine tenths. Don't think it's be enough for the moment, but let's see. DRS went open to the final corner. Come on. .1, 1.2. That's a great final sector. Here we go to the line. Where's it going to be? 25.7.
You've got pole position.
Pole position. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. What a lap at the end. We're on pole here in Miami with the way qualifying was going. I was not expecting that whatsoever. But we bagged pole position by a 10.5 to Nigel Mansell. What a lap that is. And we'll start with the best view in the house down towards turn 1. Nigel Mansell by a 10.5 in P2. No one got P1. That's what you get for doubting, chat. That's what you get for doubting. Stefan Johansson was starting P3, then with Alan Prost joining on the second row. Senna and Alboreto on the third row. Rosberg and Jones on the fourth. And then it'll be Dumfries and Dana on that fifth and final row of Q3 as well. But what a lap at the end. That final sector was huge. We get about 3/10 in that final sector, and that was enough to pip Nigel Mansell to pole position. So 1-1 in qualifying against Mansell. He beat us in sprint quali, but we beat him in the GP quali. But ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the easier bits done. Now it's time for the tough task. We have 57 laps of racing here to come in Miami. It's going to be a very tricky race, this one. I tell you what, look how close it is for P3 here as well. 26.016 for Johansson, 0.19 for Prost, 0.89 for Senna. Those three within a tenth of each other there. Very close stuff. But yeah, there we go. That will do it, ladies and gentlemen, for qualifying here in Miami. And we're on pole for, I want to say, the third time this season. We got pole in our... Wait, where did we get pole? I don't remember where we got pole. Was it Saudi? Maybe Bahrain as well? Unfortunately, we can't have a look at our qualifying positions on here, can we? But I think we might have got pole position in Bahrain and Saudi as well. But we couldn't convert them into wins. So, yeah. I mean, there's a bit of a trend going here. 3 P1s in a row in qualifying, if that's the case. But we're also on a bit of a P3 streak with 2 P3s in a row. So by by order of logic, we should get a P3 again here, but ideally not. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Grand Prix here in Miami. 57 laps we've got powered through today of one of my worst tracks. It's going to be very difficult, but hopefully we can try and get a good result from here. We are expecting a full dry race there as well. A little bit of cloud cover for the start, but I'd be very surprised if we saw any rain here. But yeah, should be a nice dry session. What level AI? 110. We're on max AI. Cannot go any higher, unfortunately. The barrier is right at 110, so... I do find the AI this year a bit easier, but, you know, nothing we can really do about it, so... All right! Ladies and gentlemen, while the race loads up, I'm going to go take a quick sort of break. If you guys grab a drink or a snack, now's your chance to do so. And then we'll be back in a few moments' time, ready for 57 laps of racing action here in Miami. Can we get that win? Let's find out.
Formula One has arrived in the Sunshine State for spectacular sunsets, gentle breezes, warm waters, and for what will be a fantastic race day here at the Miami International Autodrome. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long, and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Wang lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Piastri, Ocon, Antonelli, Hulkenberg, and Fernando Alonso, Lawson, Verstappen, Yuki Tsunoda, and Stroll, Behrman, Sainz, Pierre Gasly, and Franco Colapinto, Bortoletto, and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, you know us. Professionals as we are, we don't listen to rumours all the time, just some of the time. And in the case of this driver, I think we were right to listen to those rumours because they were true.
Seems like the rumours are true, Crofty. Now, the good thing is for the driver that if you've potentially signed or had chats with a team that are going to further your career, that's all well and good. But the problem it immediately creates within your own team now is that potentially the team stop giving you inside information, and therefore you're not privy to that knowledge of where the car's going in terms of its future development.
All right.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Miami Grand Prix. And as you can see, we've got the best seat in the house. We're in P1 for today, which is very, very welcomed. Right. Oh, God. Chat, there's no way we do a one-stop here, right? There's no way we do a one-stop here. It's saying it's faster for us to start on a soft tire. Wait, is it? No, it's not. I'm lying. Okay, it's much slower to start on a soft tire. Never mind. We're going to have to do a one-stop, aren't we? We're going to have to. This is going to be horrendous, isn't it? This is going to be so bad. It doesn't even... I can't even get rid of this soft tire. Genuinely, I can't get rid of this soft tire. It won't let me. Oh, bro. Chat, what do I do? What do I do? This is horrendous. Actually horrendous. On the personalized strategy, the medium tires will not go past 23 laps. What's everyone else doing here? Everyone's on mediums. Dumfries is on softs. There's a few soft tires down there as well, but they didn't make it to Q2, so they'll be fine. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to do. I gotta try and find a way to make this one-stop work. It literally won't let me get rid of that soft tire. Oh. Soft seems like a death wish. And anything right now seems like a death wish. God. We don't have two mediums or two hards? No. The problem is we're on a sprint weekend. And the sprint allocation is terrible. So bad. We have to do this, don't we? We have to do this. We're going to have to go about 24 or 25 laps the mediums, and then we have to go on hards to the end. I think from the sprint race, when we finished the race, the rear right was on 50%. So we're going to be in puncture territory when we go for that hard tire. But we have no choice. We genuinely do not have a choice. We have to do it. Oh, man. This is not gonna be pretty, is it? Okay, I think I'm happy with the error and stuff like that. We'll leave that as is. We'll leave the strategy as is as well. Nothing we can really do with it, really, is there? But, yeah. Depends on safety car. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Oh, Oh, Mansell's got a penalty, chat. Oh, wow. I didn't see this. Nigel Mansell has a penalty. He was originally P2, but now he's down to P12, so... Okay, that makes life a bit easier for us. It means we have Johansson, Prost, Senna, Alboreto, Rosberg all behind us. Still a lot of very quick drivers there, really, isn't there? So, yeah, that win could still go to really anyone, but... Do we go for the win, chat? For the prediction? I feel like it's going to be so tough. So difficult with the tire wear. But I guess starting at P1, we kind of have to try and go for it, right? Oh, man. This is going to be so sketchy. Where's Mansell? P12. Right in front of his teammate who's in P13. Yep. All right. I guess we'll just go for the win, chat, won't we? I guess we'll just go for the win. Will we win the Miami Grand Prix? It's going to be a tricky race, this tire wear, but we're going to do what we have to do. And so we can do. Couldn't the championship one? Nah, that's all right. We'll just go for the win. Will we get the W here in Miami? Right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to get ourselves ready and underway for some racing action here in Miami. We are currently 12 points down on Nigel Mansell in the championship, but we start P1, he starts P12, but I'm sure he'll find a way to power through the grid, won't he? So I'm sure he'll catch up to us very, very quickly. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a strategy we are looking at for today's Grand Prix here in Miami. It's going to be a tough one, but we're looking at 23 laps on the medium tires, 28 laps on the hards. Basically, we're going to imagine that soft tire's not there. It'll probably be more like 24, 25 laps to the mediums, and then hard tires to the end from whatever lap we pit. So it's going to be a very tricky race for the tire wear, but we'll give it everything to try and cross that line in at P1. We're on 110 AI, of course, as well today. I have no idea if the AI one-stopping or two-stopping, but I guess we'll find out very soon. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, will be, can we win the Miami Grand Prix? We start P1. Can we win it from here as well? We'll find out very soon. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for 57 laps of racing action here in Miami.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Will Barry Huckleheim win the Miami Grand Prix? Get your predictions up in the Twitch right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to... Oh, just a little bit too far. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Miami Grand Prix. We messed up the parking lot. I was literally 0.1 too far, but unfortunately, it was too far, and we have to reset back a little bit further. So I'm going to quite get the start we want to here, maybe. But hopefully we can still try and get a good launch. But let's find out. Here we go. Rest of the grid lined up. 5 red lights here in Miami. Oh, that was a long haul, but we're underway here in Florida for the Miami Grand Prix. It's not too bad off the line. Thankfully, the parking didn't matter too much. We'll hold the lead in the opening corners here in Miami on the opening lap as well. Johansson still sticking fairly close behind, but got a little bit of oversteer or something through that second corner and drops back a little bit. And we can try and pull away a touch here, but this is where the AI will be a little bit quicker than us through this section here. Let's see if we can try and keep that gap at a good level. Will he close it up? Let's find out. Bit of a gap formed between Prost and Rosberg as well as we power out onto the long stretch of road for the first time in this Grand Prix. Very grey clouds looming around the circuit right now, but no rain is forecast for the time being. Johansson and Prost too wide down towards this left-hander, and the more they fight, the more we can try and break away. And if we can try and break away, we can start looking off the tyres a little bit, which will be good for us. So a good start to this race. We did what we need to do, but can we keep it this way as well? Then a little bit of a tussle there as well. Prost is into P2. Will he be a threat at some point in this Grand Prix? We'll find out as we go. But look at that gap. 2 seconds as we head on to the final stretch and to complete the first lap as well. Well, Steve, how's it going, mate? Be careful the braking here as well. Nicely done. One of our objectives is complete. I don't know what it was, but one of our objectives is done. 5% tyre wear already. Close, 4%. But that obviously includes the formation lap as well. I was trying to take it a little bit easy on the formation lap because I didn't want to pick up the tyre wear too much, but yeah. And they're still fighting behind as well. The more they fight, the better it is for us as well. He's got auto shift on. No. Where did Mansell start? P12. Don't know where he is right now. I might need you guys to help me out with finding out where he is, but at the moment, I'm not too sure. He'd probably get a position or two. Wouldn't surprise me. Had so much understeer in that section there. Purple first sector, but it's still early doors. Is he the Red Bull car? Yeah, the Williams replaces Red Bull. Obviously, there was Nelson Piquet down there as well, so... Give me Nelson Piquet up here as well, actually. Who knows, but... There we go through the middle sector. It's not too shabby. That gap will increase a little bit further against Johansson as well, which is good though. 3.8, look at this. Chat, their fight is really good for us. My drive with default setup? No, I always use a custom setup. He's just going to P7, is he? What? There's no way he's P7 already, is he? There's no way. I gotta be careful with my battery. He's fighting P8. Oh, yeah. Either way, that's still a pretty good position for him. So we are breaking away from the guys behind, guys behind quite quickly at the moment, but obviously we've got to look after the tires. 7% that rear right. I honestly don't know how we're going to do a one-stop here, chat. I really don't. We are going to have to risk a puncture to try the one-stop. We don't have any other tires available, so I don't really know what to do. Probably leading that second train. Looks like there might be a loads ahead of it at the moment, but it's quite a long train, that second one, isn't it? I mean, the more they fight behind me, the more this is going to be easier for us, so I do not mind it at all, but Mansell will power through the grids. He has some incredible pace. He won the sprint race by 13 seconds. So, he will find time where no one else can. Nice done through that. Get a bit more time. 5 seconds. Are they just constantly battling for P2? Is that why we're getting so much time? Because 5 seconds in 3 laps is not a great look, is it? It looks like I'm playing on 0 AI right now. I promise on 110. I think it's just purely because they're fighting. But like I say, it gives us a lot of comfort margin, so... Are they two-stopping? That's a good question. Let's find out. Driver behind.
Norris behind. They're on fresh mediums. Time last lap, 1 minute 32.7.
No idea. I have absolutely no idea. Bro, there's 3 cars fighting for one position there. No wonder they're losing so much time. They're literally allowing me to escape. Seven seconds to that pack right now. Driver behind, we'll try again.
Piastri's behind. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop.
Okay.
And the time last lap, 1:32.6.
So they are one-stopping then. I don't know if the entire grid is one-stopping, but I think the guys on mediums behind us are one-stopping. And there was a few others on softs, weren't they? But they'll definitely be two-stopping. There's no way they can get to the end on a one-stop with a soft tyre. Are you on 110 even though it's Miami? Yep. We're on 110. I proved it before we went into the Grand Prix. Honestly, the only reason the gap is so big right now is because they keep fighting. The more they fight, the more the gap opens up. That was very deep in the final hairpin there. .8. Nice consistency.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Keep an eye on the fuel as well, to be fair. We're down to 0.92 on the fuel too. How's tyre we're looking as we enter lap 5? 10-11% after 4 laps. Well, I think Rosberg might have broken away from the DRS train behind, actually. You're okay on tyre wear, you reckon? I think if it was to go this way for the rest of the stint, by the time we pit, we would be around 70%, I reckon. Am I that guy? I'm not that guy, I'm that guy. Big difference. Don't forget that. 6.2 to Rosberg. Yeah, he's starting to catch up a little bit now, isn't he? Now that they've sort of broken up their fighting a little bit, he's starting to catch up. And we'll definitely see more of that as well once the pit stops happen. There'll be a lot less fighting and more time to catch. Everything feels all right now at the moment, though. Everything feels all right. 6.1 to Rosberg. He might have broke DRS to Prost there, actually. Prost didn't catch a huge amount on the straight, so... I'm playing with mods, Sam, indeed. 32-0 that time around. Through turn 1 we go. On to lap 6. Yeah, he's definitely broke DRS. 100% he's broke DRS. When are we boxing? Lap 24-ish. We'll go for hard tires. So still got a way to go until we box yet. 14% rear right now. Gotta monitor this tire wear very closely. Very, very closely. Think Mansell's in 5th. 6th, sorry. No way, actually. Holy shit, yes, you're right. Mansell's P6 already after 6 laps. He's flying, chat. He is absolutely flying. Rosberg's got up a lot as well, 5.4. This might not be as straightforward as we had once thought. I might have to try and get a bit of a push going here. Because those gaps are coming down now. That's a little bit deeper the hairpin. Should get the exit though. 15% rear right as we enter lap 7. 31.6, better lap. Much better lap. 31.1 for Rosberg. Oh my god. Bro, what do I even do here? I don't know whether to push off the same tires or what. 5 tenths is a big gap. Comes back straight. Have you gained almost a second every lap so far? On average, yeah, but the time's coming down again now. The only reason we gained so much time is because they were fighting behind me. But now they're broken up a little bit. Rosberg's starting to catch quite a bit. We've got any advice for someone trying to learn no ABS? Learn how to trail brake. Trail braking is a very important technique to learn if you want to turn ABS off. Johnny was wondering, was all good. Alex Gutter. I'd expect that time to keep coming down against Rosberg as well. Looks like Prost and Senna are maybe still fighting a little bit, so the gap is consistent against those guys, but yeah. Yeah, please, Howek. I'll probably miss the first half and maybe a bit of the second at the moment, so. But it's only the FL Cup anyway, so I'm not too fussed. Oh, bit of a slide there. 18% of the rear right as we enter lap 8 now. 31.4, that was a good lap again. But again, me doing good laps means I'm using up more of the tire, which isn't great, so it's a really big catch for us at the moment. 1-0 Palestine, Henderson scored. I'm honestly not too bothered by the EFL Cup. I don't really care if we lose today. Obviously, you know, a trophy's a trophy, but I'm not asked about the EFL Cup. Where's Bennett in the performance? We are 5th best right now in the R&D. However, it's very close between 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Very, very close. The top 2 teams are McLaren and Williams. But they obviously are quite a bit ahead of 3rd onwards. Also, first turning down trophies. I mean, it's just a bit of a shit trophy, really, isn't it? Holds as much weight as a community shield, I'd say. 5.2 to Rosberg. 8 seconds to center Prost as well now. They're definitely still scrapping a little bit back there. I would actually maybe expect to see Mansell in that top 5 soon. Because he's lingering right in the back of them, isn't he? 31.9 that time, 5.2 the gap to Rosberg. Rosberg's catching like crazy. It's not been quite as much as it was before though, right? He's not hit a fastest lap since getting that purple lap, so let's see what his last lap time was. Driving behind.
Okay, mate. Time of that last lap, 1
nope,
minute.
Not what I asked.
31.9.
Driver behind.
Piastri's behind you now. Time last lap, 1:31.4. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got
Okay, yeah, he still was catching a bit. He did a 31.4. That was about 5 tenths faster than us, so he is still catching quite a bit, to be fair. I think a lot of it's in that first sector. That's where they're so quick. I just can't get the grip and the traction they do. But hopefully I can try and combat that a little bit in the middle. Nice. Down towards the hairpin we go. Gap opened up a little bit in that chicane as expected. Gateway for Europe. Yeah. The Conference League. There you go. Manson's the top 5. 10.3 the gap. I feel like Manson's going to catch us. His pace is outrageous. He's into P5 already. He started P12. And within 10 laps, he's already into P5. So he is a danger. A big, big danger. 31.5 was our last lap there.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it.
34.5.
Next lap a quick one. Let's go.
34.5 is the objective time. Oh, hello. I mean, that is very easy to get, actually, because we did a 31.5 last time. That is literally... That lap time is 3 seconds slower than... than my previous one. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Manso into P4. It's the moustache, it fuels his speed. Yeah, maybe. But he has got into P4. He's genuinely going to win this race, isn't he? He is genuinely going to win this race, and there's nothing we can do about it. Unless he has a mechanical retirement or something, but I don't see that happening. Oh, Johansson going back to P4, actually. That might help a little bit. 32.2. That was a bit of a weaker lap, but...
That target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. .5. He gained so much that first sector. So much. Prediction shipment, how many laps will it take Mansell to catch us? Honestly, with the way he's driving right now, probably. It really should have been. It's Leclerc from Braun Season 2. Not far off, to be fair. He won, like, what, 10 races in a row at the end of Season 2? There's nothing we could do about it. He was flying. What about Fonso? 35 watch streak. Love to see it. Appreciate it. Mansell back into P4 again. Ooh, nice slides. Miguel, thank you for on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Still looking good.
What's my car setup? All my setups are from Sim Racing Center. Or Sim Racing setups, one of the two. I use both, so... I thought I was going to go deep there, but... Got that tucked in quite nicely. What's our lap time this time? 31.9, just about in the 31s. Keep on flooding with the 32s, man, don't we? This engine sound, it's great, isn't it? It sounds very good. Looks like Mansell was kind of locked in that P4 now. Didn't get overtaken by Johansson this time. So expect that gap to keep coming down then. Just a little bit of action there, just try and pull away a bit further. 9.6. Like I say, we can't really do anything strategy-wise here, can we? Because obviously we're kind of rooted into this one-stop race, which is far from ideal for us, so... We've got a very nice gap at the moment, but it's going to come down. 30% on the rear right. Yeah, we're going to be close to 70% by the time we box. This is going to be horrible, chat. I'm scared. Our fuel is also not in a great spot either, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. But this is really a management race, isn't it, right now? On to lap 13, 32.1 the lap count that time. I'm feeling a lot of sliding. I'm feeling a lot of sliding already. Oh, come on, turn. That time I didn't even try and turn in for turn 7. So annoying, that corner. Horrible corner. How long did it take me to turn off the racing line? I mean, every track is a little bit more different to learn. Some tracks are easier than others, some tracks harder than others. The easier tracks I could learn in like a few hours, but the harder tracks could take me a few days, so it's not easy. I sometimes still get Miami wrong as it is, so. The Captain Mansell has actually stayed relatively level so far. Wonder if he's sort of just managing a little bit at the moment as well. 4 seconds to Rosberg. He's gained a little bit more. We probably will see a fight for the lead at some point in this race, but... Oh, don't give me that right now, please. Please, not yet. I've still got at least another 10 laps in this tyre. What's the engine? This is the original V6s. .4 now. He gained so much in that first sector. Rear right 35% as well. Yeah, tire temps aren't too shabby. Tire temps aren't too bad at all. One stop, yeah, we're trying to make it work, but it's going to be so difficult. But we're kind of like forced into one stop in though, that's the issue. We have very little choice. We don't have any hards, any mediums available. All we got is a used soft tire. I hate the sprint weekend allocation. Is rain due? No, but honestly, I wouldn't mind some rain. At least it wouldn't force us into a one-stop. Is it one-stop medium soft? Medium hards. Come on. 3.3. That time will come down a lot in the first sector. Especially in this corner here. Although that time wasn't too bad. Let's see if it gains much. Yeah, a little bit. Not by much, though. Can you change tire location for the weekend to the harder set? That's what we did. But unfortunately, it doesn't really do anything in terms of the allocation you get for the Grand Prix. No matter whether you pick the balance harder, softer, you always get the same tires for the Grand Prix in the race. So you rewatched the F1 movie today? I'm sorry, do that to yourself. Yeah, Mansell's not getting a huge amount, is he? 9.1 still the gap at the moment, so... Like I said, I think a lot of the drivers right now may be entering a bit of a management phase. Rosberg is still gaining regardless, but there's just nothing I can really do about it at the moment. His medium's just slowly falling apart. 32-0 this time. My battery's a bit scary as well. Gotta try and recharge the battery a little bit if I can. Yo, Luke, thank you much for the tier 1 summer, man. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you, my dude. I hope you're doing good. Nice, got the car turned in that time. Ladies and gentlemen, guest Luke's been chats. Welcome Luke into Vince Family for the 3 months. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate the 3 months. And our batches, Luke up. Don't you get as well, dudes. Then we get to the middle sector again. Hopefully we'll need to see that time increase a little bit further. There we go. Should increase even further through the chicane. I'm just trying to take it a little bit easy for the chicane right now because I don't want to stress the tires out too much. What up, line? How's it going today? A little bit tricky. We are leading this race, which is great, but we are on a one-stop strategy because we've kind of had our hand forced into it. We have no other tires available other than the medium and the hard, so we have to do a one-stop race at a track where the tires are burning. We're into lap 17 now, and the rear right tires on 41%, so it's not pretty. While this is on your YouTube channel, it is. It's being uploaded as I speak. For those of you guys don't know, I am uploading all of these career modes onto my main YouTube channel now. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel already. Link in my bio on TikTok, /YouTube on the Twitch. .1, come on. On which channel? My main one. I've moved it from my VODs channel to the main one now. I've also, the way I'm doing it now is I'm basically removing all the practice and all the other stuff. It's going to be basically quality in the race only. It's still like in a VOD way, where you can watch it at your own pace. But it's completely unedited and stuff outside of that. .1 now. Didn't get as much that chicane. How much time do we lose if we box this circuit? Oh, yellows. Oh, Mansell's round! Nigel Mansell spun out! This might be a safety car, I don't know.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety
Chat, what do I do?
Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive.
I'm gonna have to box.
Penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
I mean, Nigel Mansell boxing, spinning is good. 40 laps on hards?
We'll probably lose track position.
I can't do 40 laps on hards, can I?
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there.
You have a used set of softs. Yeah, that's on like 15%.
You've got 2 stops remaining now. 2 stops remaining in this strategy.
40 laps on hard tires. There's no way we pull this off, right? Right, that is not a good safety car.
Carlos is in the pits. You're approaching the safety car.
Was that a tactical play from Mansell to get himself close to you? He better not have. How on earth do I get these hard tires to lap 57? Shit. I just don't see how we can do that. Hard until lap 45, then softs. Softs wouldn't even do 12 laps. Like I said, the soft tires we have spare are about 14-15% worn. They will do 5 laps at best. We have to do hard tires to the end. We have to. This is not good, chat. This is so bad. What the AI gonna do? Let's find out. Driver behind.
Copy that.
Cool. Driver behind.
Piastri's behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards.
This guy's fucking useless. This guy is actually useless. I mean, this is good for our fuel at least. I was a little bit worried about that, but... Driver behind.
Piastri's behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards.
I give up. Maybe that means he's zero stopping. I don't know. Maybe that means he's zero stopping. We'll have another lap of safety car here while everyone still catches up. Still got a few to catch up at the moment. Mansell did pit as well. I think he's currently like 7th or 8th maybe. He has dropped a few positions, but yeah, this is going to be horrible, chat. I'm not looking forward to this. I am not looking forward to this. On cold hards as well. I kind of don't really want to weave right now. I kind of just want to hold out to look after the tires as much as possible. Every single 1% we can hold is better for us in the long run. We are going to have to do 40 laps on these tires, so... Man, I don't even know how we're going to do this, but... As much use as a Ferrari engineer, for real. Oh, man. Need another safety car? Maybe, I don't know. Do we? A late safety car would be perfect, if anything. But again, the soft tire we go on will still be an old soft regardless, so... Find a new set of tires in the dumpster somewhere. They're probably better than the soft tires we have spare, so... Yeah, I think safety car's in this lap. Alright. There we go.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
Green flags for lap 20. Let's get a little bit of tire warm in now. Alright, let's get the tire brake bias down to where it should be, 255. We'll go medium ERS. Right, where do we take him, chat? Where do we launch? Do we take him to the line? Oh, he's trying to overtake me! What are you doing? Yeah, know your place! Know your place!
Green flag.
Who does he think he is? That was a great restart. Really nice restart. 9/10s, damn. Unfortunately, he'll gain through here, won't he? Did I just have a better first set in the AI?
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Wow. Put that in the record book, chat. Tries to play Verstappen at his own game, but doesn't know the rules. Yep. Prost's attacking Rosberg as well, actually, here. So, Rosberg's had a terrible restart. This is very good for us if they keep fighting. Very good for us. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Get that gap back up.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
This is a perfect restart lap, wasn't it? Perfect restart lap. It looks like Mansell is around P7, yeah. He's behind an arrow, so he'll probably get by right now. So, Johansson splits the two McLarens apart now. Rosberg did manage to hold on to P2. Russell, let me go, and that'll be a 30.2, new PB.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Great way to start the, get the restart going. But obviously, I gotta try and get these tires to lap 57, which is gonna be mission impossible right now. 3% of the tires already. We need to keep an eye on that, don't we? We need to keep a very close eye on that. That was a very annoyingly placed center car there, but we've done our best against it. Rosberg has broken DRS to Prost as well. But Prost is under pressure from Johansson's center, so expect some more movement there at least. Come on. For the middle sector. This feels pretty good so far. Gap's increased to 2.8, 2.9, maybe 3. Oh, close. Very close. Now I can see where Nico got his TV arrogance from. Yep. Can he take a selfie in front of his dad's garage, please? There we go, 3 seconds left, final hairpin. This has been a really good restart, hasn't it, chat? 30.0. This has been a beautiful first couple laps. 3 seconds now, the gap to Rosberg. What's tires like? 4 and 5%. So it's about, what, 2% a lap, maybe? Let's see when it goes to 6% on that rear right tire. But I think it's about 2% per lap, roughly. How'd you get the OG liveries? We're using a custom mod. Nice. That middle center is so good for us. Rear right's at 6%. Let's see what we start the lap on. We can try and calculate from there. How you race against Prost, Senna and more? As I said, it's all part of the same mods. We're doing a 1986 season mods. They're all featured in that. Okay, so we start on 6%. Let's see how it goes. I think we might finish around 8%. Let's see.
Okay, mate, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
What are you yapping about, Mark? Pure waffle. Can I get him on PS5? No, only on PC. This is F194. Give it 8 seasons and I'll be F194. I mean, that average lap time must be very easy to get. Everybody's at 8% now. Will it go up to 9 or will it stay below 9? If it stays below 9, then we're less than 2% wear per lap on the rear right tire. To which it will. Okay. So tire wear on this hard tire is less than 2% per lap. .2 to Rosberg as well. So this is doable, but it's really not going to be pretty in those final 10 laps, I think. Not going to be pretty in the slightest. But at least every driver is on the same sort of problem right now, really. Every driver's got to face the same situation. Do I play iRacing at all? Sometimes, yeah. Not as much on stream as I used to, but I've done a few of the endurance events and stuff in the past. Rosberg's got up a lot this lap, hasn't he? Let's try and push back in the middle sector. That felt pretty good. A box with 10 laps to go for softs and go for it, you reckon? Again, all the softs we have are very worn. I think our lowest wet soft tire is like 14%. I think they've struggled to 5 laps. Will count for us, is it? Oh yeah, it has. Unfortunately, I can't do much about that at the moment. What's the next endurance race you're doing? We were planning on doing Daytona, but it's very tight when I come back from Canada, so I'm not sure if I'll make it. So it's difficult to say at the moment. .7. Mansell's not got back in that top 5 yet. Is it 1 or 2 days before you fly back? Yeah, it is. I think I head home on the Monday, and I'm pretty sure the race of the Saturday or something like that. It's, yeah, really tight. Maybe I could do like a mini stint here or something, but I wouldn't be able to do the entire 24, that's for sure. Come on. 3 seconds to gaps across the line. 30.5 on the lap time. Still very cloudy out here. No rain's forecast, but... Eight tips on learning to turn TC off. Be gradual with the throttle. As you open up the steering wheel, apply more throttle. You only really want to go flat on the throttle when the car is fully in a straight line, really. Use that as your basis to learn. Play F122 and no TC. If you can do F122 no TC, you can do anything. You can play any racing game if you can do no TC on F122. I eventually got the hang of it, but man, the first couple of months was brutal. It was so RNG. Getting wheel spin in 6th and 7th gear was nuts. Is it best to turn it off or go down the assists? Probably just go down it. If you're on full TC right now, maybe just go to medium for now. And then eventually you can go to 0. Maybe just have a little bit too much battery here, haven't I? 30.6. Oh, yellow flags. What's the yellows for? So I'm pulling over? I think so. One of the Tyrrells, I think, maybe? Oh, it's Johnny Dumfries. In the Lotus, never mind. See, the name worked again there.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
Dumfries' name works when it's in the game, but outside of a race, it doesn't work. What happened to the Williams? They spun out. Mansell spun out and caused safety car. But he hasn't gone back into the top 5 since. In fact, it looks like he's battling his teammate quite a bit, so... Our pace is okay so far. Rosberg is still catching. Am I going to sleep after this so you can see in the championship? I mean, I'm finishing the stream after this race, yeah. I'm not going to sleep, though. It's only 3:30 p.m. here, so... Might be a little bit early for me to sleep. But yeah, once the race is done, we'll be done for the night. And it'll be the final stream for Christmas as well. You guys won't see me until after Christmas.
Next stream that I have planned is on
Okay,
27th,
clear.
so on Saturday. But I will still be uploading onto YouTube though, so if you miss me and you want some more content, I'm uploading on YouTube. Do I live in the US East Coast? I'm in Canada and Ontario. So technically East Coast, but not in the US. Tip forward to Rosberg, getting a little bit more resonate. Any advice for learning ABS and race line? I've seen me turning them off, right? ABS, learn how to trail brake. And with racing line, it's quite a difficult one, but reference points are very important. You need to understand for every corner where the reference point is to brake, sometimes to turn, all that sort of stuff. I'd recommend watching some guides on YouTube. Ultimately, it takes a lot of practice. Am I in England right now? I am not. No, I'm in Canada. Hopefully the phone switch may appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in. You should visit Florida this time of the year, not in Canada where it's cold. See, I love the cold, though. I love the winter season. I love snow. We don't get much snow down where I live in England, so I love the sight of it. Yo, Peter with the 5 gifted subs. Let's go. W Peter with the 5 gifted. If you want one of those that got gifted subs from Peter, make sure to drop a message. Thank you to him for the 5 gifted subs, ladies and gentlemen. Get us loose spin chats. Welcome all 5 into Vince fam on behalf of Peter. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Two seconds of Rosberg, bro. He's catching. Saw discount, use discount. Fair enough. Honestly, didn't realize there was discounts going. Didn't even realize there were discounts going. Why does the hard tire look like that? We're using a 1986 season mods.
Stay out a little longer if you can.
Your steering wheel camera's broken? I know, I can't fix it right now, I'm afraid. It will have to remain broken for the time being, unfortunately. No, the white stripe's like a lot thicker, Jam. If you compare it to the normal Pirelli ones, you can see it's a lot thicker. Chat.
Understood. Copy that.
He wants me to go soft tires. He wants me to go soft tires on lap... What was it? Lap 40, did it say? There's no way we can do lap 40 to the end on softs. Hell no. We've got 27 to go. I think we just got to bear this out on the hard tires right now. Oh, was it 47, was it? Yeah, either way, no chance. Center and Prost are battling for P3 right now. And then we just have to stick out this hard tire. It's going to be very brutal. But we have to stick it out. 20% that rear right now. What lap do we box again? Lap 17, was it? No mediums. We have no tires remaining. The only tires we have left are used soft tires. And like I say, those used are on 14-15% wear, so we will not even get one good lap out of the soft tires, I don't think. Our best plan is to try and hold on these tires and just look after them. Gotta caress them very nicely on this godforsaken track. Do you like the Miami track layout? Hell no. Since God was in lap 19 or 20? Okay. So we've done 11 push laps of these tires so far. They're about to be 12. Yeah, it's like 1.5% per lap, maybe? Sorry.
Okay, really
Yeah.
good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go
no.
in this race, so let's keep it clean.
It's close to 2%. The AI might box. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they're going to or not. Driver behind.
Piastri's behind.
I'd love to find out. I would absolutely love to find out, but there are some people pitting here. They must have gone soft tire, right? There's some people in the pits right now, but they must have gone soft tires. Safety car was lap 17 because we're talking about 40 laps on hards. Yeah, we didn't really get going until 19 though, did we? We had 0% wear on the first 2 laps because it was on the safety car, so it doesn't really matter that much. Since green flags, it's been 2 laps less. This track is a car park. I mean that in the most literal sense ever. It is literally built in a car park. What count for us, by the way? I know. I can't do anything about it, I'm afraid. You just have to sit there and admire the steering wheel. Oh man, the understeer there, that's crazy. Go on the outside curb a little bit. What position are you in the championship? Championship? We're second in the championship. Maybe might be first. And in this Grand Prix, depends what happens, but yeah. Do you think the R3 is good for starters? Definitely. When there's a will, there's a way. That's how we're right now. 24. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I was talking about that rear right a lot, but the front right is also quite as bad as well, isn't it? It's only 2%, 1% lower than the front, than the rear right at the moment, so the right side at the moment just isn't in a very good spot. 2.4 to Rosberg still. That gap is consistent. I'm not really able to break away from it, but it's consistent. Teammates in the pits. I think anyone who's pitting now is definitely on a soft tire and going onto a hard or something like that. Maybe that should be the play for us as well. I don't know. No idea. I absolutely have no idea. Consistent. I feel like with my lisp that I have, I can't say that very well. Consist.
Carlos is in for his stop now.
I can't do it. Do we have a used tire or just one? This is it. This is what we've got. Every fresh tire that we had is now gone. Uh-oh, that's not going to be useful, is it? Still got decent gaps to Rosberg though. 31-1 that time around. And lap times are still decent, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be so difficult these last 10 laps when we get to them. Top 3 least favorite tracks: Miami, Miami, and Miami.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Kate can't say Antarctica, really? .9, bruh. He's gaining. He is gaining. See you as well, Irish. Appreciate it. Surely China's up there for least fave. I actually like China. I am kind of a low-key China enjoyer. I know the AI are, you know, a little bit awkward there, but I enjoy driving the track. Did it having big PC problems? I told her to rent a PC, but she's not doing it. So... 2.1, 2.0, 31.4. That was actually a bit weaker somehow. Come on. Top 3 favorite tracks: Spa, Spa, and Spa. Did you give your own GPU? I did. China's an underrated track. I agree. I think a lot of people who don't like China, many don't like it because they struggle with the first few corners. If you can get on with the first few corners, you can find a way to do it right, you'll get on with the track perfectly fine. People who hate China just struggle with the first few corners. Understandable. I mean, look, I hate Miami because I struggle with all of its corners, but, you know. You hate Portugal? Oh, you're not going to enjoy 2027 then. Oh, Jeremy. Portugal's coming back. All right, Peter. Only a week late to the news. Miami, Monaco, Monza, my least favorites. The thing is, I low-key enjoy driving Monaco. However, to watch Monaco, it's horrendous. Monza, though, honestly, I feel like I don't... Oh, there's a warning. I feel like I don't disagree with Monza, though. Monza is tragically poor. I think Monza's hella overrated. Monza only gets the hype it gets because of the Ferrari and Tifosi and stuff like that. A lot of the on-track action in Monza is very plain. And it's also such a boring track as well, right?
Very smart.
Vince was right, Dana should have rented a PC. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did tell you so. You still can. You still can. I'm so sad. I know. I know. Did your PC, like, did your subathon end? Or was it just a PC having issues? It's taking lift off? Oh, buddy. Well... Mini PC doing mini PC things, I guess. What's up, Pan? Dana rating Vonk, I know, right? Makes for a change, doesn't it? Welcome from Dana's stream, though. I'm sure you probably all know who I am by now, but if you haven't seen my face before, here it is. Don't admire it too closely. The stream went from frames per second to frames per minute. And then frames per century, right? Something like that. Maybe it was an oven in disguise. Well, put it to Rosberg. He's still gaining, isn't it? I've still got 20 laps to go on these hard tires. And in the race as well. Should cook an egg on it. How are we on tire wear? 34 on the tires right now. So 20 laps on these tires, 34%. Bro, these are not gonna be pretty at the end. These tires are not going to be pretty at all by the end of the race. I'm observing your face for a respectful distance, so don't worry. Thank you, I appreciate that. I think Dana does too.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
I still don't see Mansell anywhere near that top 5 at the moment. He's struggled since he's had that moment earlier on. Anyway, Monza is shit, Monaco shit, Miami's beyond shit. Yes, no, I don't disagree. Moonwater didn't work on it either. You're supposed to put the Moonwater inside and like throw it on the PC. That'll cool it down. Are we on the hard tires? We are indeed. We're on the hard tires to the end of the race. We have a 1.8 second lead at the moment to Rosberg, but he's been slowly creeping closer and closer. So we're having to work quite hard right now to keep that distance. But we also have to look off this tire to end the race as well. So it's a bit of a catch-22 right now. If we push and open the gap, we hurt the tires. If we save the tires, he gets closer. So we have to try and find like a good balance between the two at the moment. And we're doing okay, but who knows? First in the Kota is awful for me. Oh, mate, Kota is awesome. I love Kota. The only part of Kota I don't like is turn 1, where it's blind, and also the penultimate corner as well. The blind corners make it very tricky, but £40 for strawberries, it wasn't Winter Wonderland. I know. I mean, if it wasn't Winter Wonderland, that's actually quite worrying. I went to Winter Wonderland once. Dana got a cup of strawberries and chocolate, and it was genuinely like 15 quid. Ridiculous. Strategy's never my strong suit. My Onga Bunga brain just said push, push. I mean, it's never a bad strategy to push, push. That's robbery, yeah. It really is. Winter Wonderland makes you feel poor. I don't think there's any feel about it. I think you outright become poor because of Winter Wonderland. £50 diabolical price, dude. Honestly, and the tickets you have to pay for as well, which were not like crazy expensive, but everything you do inside of Winter Wonderland is ridiculously priced. Is it like a Christmas market? Kind of. It's like a big fair sort of thing they do every year in London. But because it's London and because it's prestigious, they upcharge everything. Even like going on like one of the, you know those games where you have to like throw a ball into a bucket at like a certain angle and stuff like that? Those kinds of games were like a $5 each go. And you get 3 balls. Like, hello? What was the company name for the piece of rental, by the way? I can't find any DMs. NZXT, I think it was. Went to Cambridge one this year. It's tiny comparison, but it's free to go in. Honestly, that's probably what I'll do next time. I'll probably just rather go to like a local one or something that's, you know, free entry and actually, you know, affordable. You know? Loblaws. They have a great fresh produce area. £6 German hot dog. That doesn't sound too bad. I've been told to pit now, but I don't think I will. Gap to Rosberg's increased a little bit here, I think. I'd love to find out his lap times, but Mark is not telling me a single thing about him, so. The same company that my tiny PC case is from? Well, there you go. Except you're buying a big PC now, or renting a big PC rather than buying a small one. If you want, Dana, because I'm not streaming for the next few days, you can probably just take this PC for the next few days for your streams if you plan on streaming tomorrow. Actually, no, if you're planning on streaming tomorrow. I know you're planning on streaming Christmas Day and maybe Boxing Day. But because I'm not streaming for the next few days, you can probably just take this PC back if you want. Oh my god. Lovely outside curb. %41% on lap 41. That's so sweet, Vince. Oh, yeah, I know. I'm great. It's not like this was her PC or anything, you know? Totally not. Not like this PC originates from her. Not like she was using this the entirety of the time before I arrived. Totally didn't steal it from her when I came here. 2.2 to Rosberg. I think that gap's opening up a bit more, isn't it? I need to show you something I discovered about the lion. The what? What lion? Can I just dominate this race right now? Low-key, yeah. But I'm still worried about Rosberg. We have been in the lead every single lap so far, but that gap to Rosberg is still just loitering, isn't it? You're in Canada now, right? I'm indeed. Oh, Artie's present? Right, you just said that out loud while she can hear? Cool. You just gave away your presents to your dog. GG. You give your dog Christmas presents? You don't? Everyone gets their dog's Christmas presents, you fucking boring bastard. What are you talking about? Oh boy, he caught a lot this time, didn't it? .9, you're getting good with this time. Oh. I know they can't see it very well. I don't know if they're seeing it, like, with the what you're doing. Just come here.
Crying.
Yeah, they're not going to see you. It has hands that you can move. It's a puppet.
I literally was on stream and I was like, oh.
Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but... If your dog off racing style for Christmas? I just won't destroy that? Nah. She ain't got very big teeths. We did not. Apparently, she said that she was messing around with it, and then her hand went up its ass. And that's how she found out it was a puppet. I don't know what she was doing to that toy, chat. I don't think I want to know. To be honest, either. I don't think I want to know. What are we talking about? Nothing, Keiko. Don't worry, mate. Absolutely nothing. Has Vince tried a what? A Jos Louis? Love how they added the Red Bull Japan livery to the game. There's a lot of liveries added to the game now. It's pretty cool. I'm glad they're doing that. I hope they keep at it. You're supposed when you leave your kids at the gas station. When I saw the word Yos, I was low-key thinking something along the same lines. Oh my god. Looks like a chocolate-covered cake with some sort of cream layer. Okay. No, I haven't tried that, I don't think. Oh my god, these tires feel horrendous now. I've still got 13 to go on these tires, but they are not feeling good. 47%? Oh my days, Chad, look at that gap to Rosberg. He's almost within DRS range. We have led every single lap. This can't happen now. Box. To what tire? I don't have anything left. I've got nothing left. Literally the only fresh tires I have are inters and wet tires. I've got no tires left. The only tire I've got is inters and wets, and then I have a 15% soft tire that I'm not even going to try and touch with a 2-foot pole. Broke away a little bit on this lap, but still within 2 seconds the gap. Mediums? Oh yeah, because I definitely mentioned mediums. I have no tires left. Chat, when I say I have no tires left, I mean it in the most literal sense possible. I have no tires left. This is it. This is all I've got. What would Max do? Max would just do what he does best and just fly away. Unfortunately, I'm not Max. And he's got DRS. GG. GG. Here we go, chat. We've led every single lap this race, but unfortunately, we're about to lose the lead. Keke Rosberg takes the lead here in Miami. We'll try and stay close, but I just feel like his tires are in a better position than mine. I cannot believe this, bro. We have led every single lap of the 45, and then with 12 to go, he gets by me. We might be able to try and fight it back, but it seems like his tires are in a better state than mine.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
No! With to what? Bruh. Hopefully Box will start to lap 47. I don't think it will. I think they will use up their soft tires as well. Driver in front. Let's see if we get different info now.
Okay, the McLaren driver's ahead of you. And the time last lap, 1 minute 30.3. Piastri's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they're on 28 lap old tyres. Okay, so they're extending their advantage by 2 seconds a lap at the moment.
I didn't hear anything about him pitting, so I think it's on that hard tire to the end. He is just much faster on that hard tire now. He must have been able to look after that hard tire better than I could. I'll try and stay close, chat, but I don't know what we can do from here. I have no idea what we can do. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm Razin Chai's brother. That sounds like a reason to not trust you, actually. Keep that DRS, I'm trying. I'm trying. Prediction payday incoming. Maybe. We're still within a second at the moment. We'll try and hold that DRS for as long as we can. If I can sit behind a little bit and charge some battery, I wouldn't mind that either. Easier said than done, though. Ten it to go, chat. 10 it to go. And this is the battle for the leads. I don't know where Mansell is right now. I have no idea where Mansell is. I think it's P6. It's had a pretty disastrous race since that spin, isn't it? I wonder if he got some, like, unrepairable damage or something. I'm late, but are you on a one-stop? Yes. We had to do a one-stop, unfortunately. We have no tires remaining. Sixth or eighth? Yeah. I think sixth. But I'm not too sure. Come on. 53% on the tires. I think our tire wear is going to be about 70% at the checkered flag with how it's going so far. I don't know how I can look after this tire. Especially the dirty air now as well. Jake, thank you for as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Did you see that Lewis is going to Ferrari? Did you see Kimi Räikkönen's return for the Sport Chat? Oh my god. Please turn. You need to pay if you want to win. Yeah? What tire?
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Did you see Pastor Maldonado won his first Grand Prix? Many more to come, I'd say. What tires are you currently using? So you're telling me to pit if I want to win, but you don't know what tires I'm currently on. How can I trust you? You sound like a peak Ferrari engineer. Even Johansson's catching a little bit as well, isn't he? 7.8 at the moment. And do my best to try and stay in that 1 second to Rosberg. That's my second track limit warning. One more of those, we get a 3-second GG's.
Okay, mate. Engine's running too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
Bro, I can barely get through that corner with the dirty air. Ah, chat. 56 on the rear right. No more, please. I'll do my best. I will do my best. What track is it after Miami, chat? It's Imola, right? Imola, then Monaco? Yeah, okay. Those will be the next two career races then. Monaco and Imola for our next two races. We'll do that in one stream as well, obviously. .31.4. My lap times have dropped off so much. Might be one of our last times doing it as well, chat. Not going to be in the calendar for next year, is it? So it might be the last time I see it in an F1 game. Have to embrace the Imola while it lasts. Hey, in my opinion, I think Imola's better than Monza. I would take Imola over Monza any day of the week. Did I get DRS there, or was I a little bit too far back? Much too far back. It'll be an F1 26, though. I guess technically it will be. Technically it will be. But not on the 26th calendar. Is it Miami? It's a shit track. Do you even like it? No, I hate Miami. I despise this track. I love Imola, but the racing shite, but it's definitely better than Monza. Agreed. I mean, to be fair, the Imola GP we had this year was actually quite good. The Imola Grand Prix we had in 2025 was better than Monza. We actually saw some pretty decent overtakes in Imola this year. I mean, we literally got overtake of the season for Verstappen in Imola as well. There we go. There's tyre warning. We have the tyre warning for the first time, chat. 60% on the rear right with 6 laps to go. I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a little bit shaky. You know what I mean? You can actually race at Monza. Go and watch back the Monza highlights and then watch the Imola highlights. And Imola, you can see from the highlights alone, was a much better race this year. We saw some great overtakes similar this year. Mugello clears both. The Mugello hype needs to stop. I swear to God. Mugello would be so ass in the current regulations. We had one race in Mugello, and it was more known for the chaos it caused rather than the racing. Because people couldn't figure out how to do a safety car restart. That's all Mugello's known for. It's a motorbike track. Oh my God. If you could delete one track from the calendar, which one? You're looking at it. You are looking at it. 63% rear right, 5 to go. I think the tire wear is going up by about 2 or 3% a lap now. That's how bad it's getting. Yeah, we literally have nearly 20 years of Miami. In fact, it will be 20. What was the first year we had Miami? Was it 22 or 23? I think it's 23, right? Was it 22? 22 is the first one. So yeah, we are literally going to get 20 years of Miami then. Oh my God. 23 was Vegas? Yeah, that's right. And this year was the only race that was actually somewhat decent in Miami as well. 22, 23, 24 all sucked. 24 had some moments. Lando Norris obviously got luck with that safety car and stuff like that. But, oh my God. Yeah, GG, chat. GG. That'll be the race right there. 3-second penalty on the exact same corner 3 times.
Okay,
GG.
A time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
I'll be 40 when that contract ends. I will be 42 when that contract ends. And I will still have the same vibe about Miami. Honestly, Miami could throw up the best race of all time, and I'd still hate it. I am a Miami hater till I die. Unless they change the entire track somehow. Need to refund points for that? Come on. Don't think so. Don't think that's quite how it works.
Great
21-0.
start. You look like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
3 more, chat. And then Miami is done. We never have to look at this track again once this is done. We just had to get through the first season here in Miami. And we never have to worry about it again. Until we do a community race or something here. Which has already been done as well. So I am very much Miami'd up right now. I am completely Miami'd out. We did 2 50% races for the community race here on Sunday. And now we're just at a 100% race and the sprint race here for the career mode 2. Thankfully, it is finished. Oh, man. Still 0-0, by the way, but you battered them. Fez. Better score soon, though. I can save say I'll not be voting Miami again. Yeah, don't worry. I won't be on the vote for a while. Maybe we can safely say it's done to S1E6. Maybe. Depends when the DLC comes out, I guess. Do you think Max and George will fight for the title next year? We'll find out. Oh, man. These rear tires are sliding so much. You guys can say what number that rear right's on. I ain't saying it. %. The rear right's on 68%. Yeah, Rosberg's just flying away here, isn't he? His hard tire is just in much better shape than ours. We will hold on for a podium here. Hopefully we can hold on for a P2. We need to make sure we keep your Hansen away from our 3-second penalty. But, yeah, we are going to get a P2. I think... No, we're not going to lead the championship. Mansell's back to P5, so... We won't lead the championship, unfortunately, but we will close up the points to Nigel Mansell a little bit at least. Right now, he's scoring 10 points. We're scoring 18, so... Then the gap will be just a few points between us in the championship. But we do keep up our podium streak, though. We have got a podium in every single race so far this season. That's continuing today. Nice. 69% on the rear right. Can I play a private server my mate for free and without any DLCs? This game has no DLC right now anyway, but yes. In the future, we'll have some DLC, but not at the moment. I love how perfectly placed Brands is. Wait, is Brands on the same weekend as Miami again? That is quite convenient, isn't it? That is quite convenient. Is this the last race to stream? It is indeed, yep. We've been live for 4 hours and 17 minutes, so this will be the final one of the day. Timer on the front left. 43. Bit of a difference. Oh, we got yellows.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
We have some yellows. Is someone retiring or... Yeah, one of the Lolas retiring. That'll be one of Alan Jones or... Who's the other Lola that I can't remember? Hachitambe. Wait, why is it not yellow anymore? Wait, has he got a puncture? Oh shit, he got a puncture. I tell you what, KK Rosberg, if you fancy getting a puncture right now, I would not say no. We've just seen one person get a puncture. If KK Rosberg gets a puncture right now, I wouldn't complain. I would not complain. It feels like that Silverstone race all over again. Go on, do it. Get a puncture, you won't. Get that puncture. Jeff, thank you for following Twitch as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. I feel like it's not going to happen, is it? I feel like it's not going to happen. Man, this car feels so numb now with that tire wear. Oh, man. GG's, chat. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen, even with that punch rig. If he did get a puncher right now, I think he might still get us anyway. But KK Rosberg will take victory here in Miami. We literally led every lap until he passed us on, what, lap 45, I think it was, something like that, late into the 40s. And we couldn't get him back. So Rosberg will take the victory here in Miami. We will get another podium. We'll finish P2 here in Miami. What a hectic race that was in terms of the tire wear. Doing a one-stop round here is definitely not very fun. But yeah, we do get P2, even with that penalty as well. Alboreto will get driver of the day today as well. And I didn't see what position he got, but yeah. Man, brutal.
You always look back at a race like this and think, if I had just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to absolutely nail it, perfect it, and that's exactly what they're able to do today.
Why is our pit board still looking over the pits? Oh, man, that was a tough race. That was a very tough race. That doing a medium hard round here is really difficult. Really, really difficult. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was going to say. So we got P1 then. Sorry, we got P2. KK Rosberg P1. And I think it was... Who got P3? Was it... Johansson, I think it was in P3? Adam wasn't so good. He is quite a good player, isn't he? 328k. Are you kidding me? You got 328k? Nah, these doubters, man. These doubters keep winning. I don't like it. We're gonna put the we're gonna put things right soon. Oh man.
Like that, who knows what the sport has
to be fair, we still scored.
Yeah. Be sure to join us once again.
We outscored Nigel Mansell by 6 points over the weekend. It's not too bad, is it? We outscored him by 8 points over the Grand Prix, but obviously it did outscore us by a couple points in the sprint race, where we also got a podium there as well. So unfortunately, we don't quite win the Miami GP, but we do get a P2, 18 points to our name. And Stefan Johansson in P3. Alan Prost finished P4. Mansell in P5. Senna P6. Alboreto in P7. I don't know how we got driver of the day. Our teammate got P8. That's not too bad. A couple points for him as well. It's good there. Nelson PK in 9th. And Jacques Lafitte finishes in at P10 as well. Let's have a look at the Drivers and Constructors Championship heading into the Imola Grand Prix then. So, Mansell leads the championship by 4 points to ourselves. It's very close in that Drivers' Championship. Will we see a change for the lead in Imola? We'll find out in the next stream. Stefan Johansson currently third on 96 points at the moment as well. Rosberg in fourth on 89. Senna in fifth on 73. Alboreto, Prost, PK, Dumfries, and Rene Arnoux in that top 10. Our teammate Jared Berger is currently 2 points away from Rene Arnoux. Hopefully in the next race, he could try and get in that top 10 as well. Brundle, Danner, Lafitte, Jones, all in that top 15 as well. We're still waiting for points from Patrice, Boutsen, Strife, Tambay, and Derek Warwick. In terms of Constructors' Championship, Williams lead it by 15 points to Ferrari. Unfortunately, we've dropped behind Ferrari now in the Constructors' Championship, and we are now 23 points behind Williams. But the top four, 24 points apart. It's very close, isn't it? Very, very close. Lonesome fifth on 97. Ligier, Terrell, Arrows, and Lola in that top 9. Brabham yet to score a point this season as well. You want to see the Mansell spin? Let's have a look. Let's see what caused the Mansell spin, shall we? What lap was it? It was 17? Something like that? Yeah, it was 17. Why did McLaren and Ferrari have the same suit? I believe McLaren's race suit was also red back then. Maybe. I think it was somewhere up here, right? Well. Did he get damage from that? I mean, he's just planted the throttle at that corner, isn't he? Yeah.
Team Radio. Craig 85
did get
says Merry
damage.
Christmas, Vince. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. Spend good time with the ones you love.
Absolutely, Craig. Merry Christmas to you as my friends. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, and that's what brought out the safety car. Because he just sat on track like that afterwards. Usually sitting on track like that does like to bring the safety car out. So, yeah. Oh, man. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the Miami Grand Prix. Oh, that was a fun race. A tough race. A fun one. But, man, doing that one stop was so tricky. So tricky.